Wow.
What the countdown was for?
I don't know why.
Perfect.
Why did
was...
it gave me the "Do you want to go live" thing again? No. What the fuck?
Oh,
Okay.
that was really brilliant.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, well done.
When I heard the countdown, I just had to.
Oh my god.
And welcome back to Vestige of a Fucus. Welcome back to Nat 19. Welcome back to Campaign 1. Welcome to Session 119.
Oh, I don't have my notebooks out. Oh,
100 and Nat 19?
Oh, no.
100 and Nat 19.
Nat 19.
Nat 19.
Nice. All right. Well, the moment's over. All right. So
No more fun.
no more. That was
that's
fun.
best.
All right.
It's not our fault. We're in the zone of no fun.
The zone of death.
Here we are
AKA
today with all of
Holocuni.
our lovely people. We still have Alejandro joining us, unaware that he's slowly just becoming a permanent member of Nat 19.
Oh, you,
tricked
buddy,
him,
you
you
have
see.
no idea.
Oh no!
Depending on how things pan out, I'm like, yeah, that permanent shit ain't gonna happen, buddy.
Oh.
I'll be here, but I don't know about this permanent thing.
Like,
Why do
you
you
are
hate us?
my partner, man. I can't do this.
Becomes
When
a
Alejandro
guest
leaves,
for
I'll
4
just be
years.
wrenched
Like,
for-
so you
I'll
like
just
an
be wrenched
official
forever.
member? No, I'm leaving any day now.
Yeah, any day now. I'm
fucking
pretty
hate
sure
it
my
here.
countdown is October.
Oh.
Anyway,
Wow.
All right.
sorry, something was wrong with my mic.
Okie dokie. Alrighty. So, what happened at the end of last game? At the
We're
end of
gonna take a long rest.
you were going to take a rest.
You right?
It's true. Long or not, was it long?
Yeah,
Better
it
be long.
was.
Oh, I fucking love it.
I wrote it down because you're like, hey, we're gonna start next game with a long rest, so remember that. So I did, and I wrote it down.
All right, thank you. Thank you for remembering it and writing it
Hell
down.
yeah. Thank you, Hayden.
In the events of
Means we can go to get
last game, it's fairly easy to summarize what happened last time. The hunted remained at the Crimson Butterflies fortress in the mountains, and Nemric went into the back. Going to investigate what had, if anything, had occurred in the back, and encountered Hirohito. They spoke very briefly about what happened. Hirohito made it clear that he knew effectively what they talked about and what they had found, and that though he would not act against them there, he may elsewhere, and considered what they had found to be something of a threat to the peace of Honokuni. Nemric then fled back to the rest of the group as they were attacked by Selshay and by Baroth, who revealed that they had been supplied by Hirohito with an ash, with a soot-like ash that when they drew it on their weapons, according to them, would allow them to kill the hunted as if they were members of the table. Baroth conspired with Miriam, in a sense, to be able to survive the encounter. And doing so, spoke to them afterwards, wanted simply to confirm that what they had found was real, told them that he still found his role to be necessary, and that he was going to go back to the Skull Keep where he would reconsolidate his forces and the Zugaiken, and if they returned there, action would likely be taken against them. The session then ended with the group reconsolidating themselves, regaining their strength, about to take a long rest, and I believe that is where we are picking up. Also, Selshay's dead, leaving 2 members of the table. One of which the party has never heckin' met, or don't know who they are. It's Wrench.
Right.
Also,
Jesus! Wow, spoilers, bro!
Wrench saved Avi's butt, and now she's owes him a life debt. or
Yes.
something. I don't know, man.
Or something, I don't know.
Wrench was the one who did take down Selshay, which was poetic. I think I said afterwards, I think that the most appropriate
Such a good
outcomes-
last line.
It
So
should have
good.
either been
Oh.
Fenris or Wrench, and I'm glad it was one of them.
I just love the last line, just like, you know, whenever Alejandro freaking put the bullet in her.
Fuck me up, boy. It was so good. Very cool.
Yeah, now we're even.
He said he
was very
at the end.
That's how he said it.
Now we're even. Hee
Now we're
Literally
Bada
word
bing,
for
bada
word
boom
how I
on
said
Wrench,
it.
teehee.
Giggle and all.
God.
Alrighty. you guys are free to do as you wish. You want to take a long rest, so you're going to start trying to take that?
And now I feel bad for all the healing spells that were used on me.
Well, then when's the last time we
What?
took a long rest?
What?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we just took one. I don't think we should.
Yes,
Okay.
you guys
Like,
literally
unless
just came
we're
out of one.
that fucked up, that's basically committing to staying here another day.
With the building on fire, by the way, I did light that shit on fire.
That's fine. There's a couple of buildings. We could just take one of the less burnt ones.
I remember I had asked Logan if the building was on fire, and he said it wasn't because I was gonna cold it so it wouldn't get to the graves in the back.
The bits that have been on fire effectively collapsed inwards
Gotcha,
and it
gotcha.
put itself out.
Yeah.
The big old rush of air.
I mean, to
yeah,
be fair, I'm fine staying here another day so I can get my bow thing back sooner.
it would be a full day. So that's up to everyone. Madness is no longer an issue for us. It is for I don't know, Keen somewhere. But you know, that's gonna happen regardless. That's just a lot of time to not move. And we're about a day and a half, roughly, I think, away from Gelfus, if I remember right.
I believe so.
We could do a short rest, and most of us are just down HP. I think probably fine spell-wise. That's the big thing, is what are the casters looking like?
Aaron, I need you to
do-
not use logic so that I can't get my fucking level. Okay, come on.
Oh yeah, I need a long rest as well then.
I need a long rest.
You guys have leveled, you're good.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
You stinky goblins.
Oh, so they get to level immediately, but I gotta wait like 30 sessions or some shit. Let's see how it goes.
We've been waiting longer than everyone.
It's true.
30 sessions.
I have no comment on that.
No hablangle.
No, yeah.
Oh, 100 did they say it right?
course
I'm
it
not gonna
didn't.
ly, I didn't hear them.
That's
Good.
It's fine.
Yeah.
I didn't.
No hablo angles.
No hablo anglis.
All right, anyway, I gotta go.
100's like,
Okay,
this
I'm
is
outta here.
racist.
I mean, I didn't say it, but
We
Yeah,
can take
I'm
a
good
short-
I'm good with whatever kind of rest then. If I can get my level, I'm good with whatever.
Yeah, no, same, yeah.
I'm gonna pepper spray both of you.
If we want to take a short rest, then that's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, we
with
might
me.
as
Short
well.
rest, burn some HD, and then keep moving.
sure.
Yeah, might as well make
over
some
the-
headway today.
Over the short rest, I do want to confirm with everyone, just like I did with Baroth, that if we do say he who must not be named's name, that he will do it. Because again, we were pretty sure before about Hirohito's stuff, but like now, since Hirohito told me him fucking
Okay,
So-
Cody, I'm gonna get
Well-
in the way of that because you've said it twice now. He didn't say that.
He said
He said,
he
"Don't."
knew
Did you?
because Selshay.
He said that. Did you forget you were being followed slash watched?
I thought
you
I thought he said that. Oh, that's my
you
bad.
had an assassin following you.
That's my bad. Then. That's my bad.
I didn't get in the way of it before, but just because it's crossed two games, I'm just gonna remind you that that's what was said.
I guess my brain just wasn't in the right spot last game. I'm sorry.
Happens, boy, don't worry about it.
Okay, then I won't say that then.
Who is the most damaged?
Me emotion.
Let's
At
take a
this
look.
Probably all
You guys keep killing all my
Nobody's
characters.
critical, but a
Assume
lot of
wounds
people
on
are heavy.
I'm fine.
Who?
There, I short rested you.
I'm fine.
Let's do some dice.
It looks like me, Avi, and Flux are the three in the heavy.
Everyone,
category.
tell me when you're done rolling your HD.
I'll give a like before the rest. I will give Fenris a second level cure wounds here.
Oh,
Look at all
Sweet
those
summer
HD go
child.
by.
Good, I'm done.
My God.
99 hit die go by.
Stop rolling ones, please. There we go. That's a 4. That's not a 1. I
I
guess.
feel that. I was like, Aviana, roll
God dang
better, please. My love. All right.
I'm down by a single HP.
Perfect.
Do I
You won't
do
be.
it again?
I would recommend
Yep.
not.
Yeah, don't do that.
You have me,
Yeah, we
and
do.
I'm very cute.
It's true.
Indeed.
All right, that's me.
All right.
Seen a lot of 8s from someone with a blue die.
Targeting wrench. Targeting myself.
I think that was me.
All right, that's the last one I'm doing.
Removing.
Well, they were
I
D8s,
can't.
so.
You'd probably want to remove warding bond from me. Tag.
Oh yeah, hold on.
Just so I don't continue
Just
killing
yank.
you inadvertently.
Just yank the ring off of him.
Targeting. Has everyone used HD? Has anyone not used any HD at all? I guess is the better question.
I have used them.
I have used them.
Okay, everyone's used
Also
HD.
used him.
I'm gonna Gaster Blast all of you.
Woo!
Tag, Fen, Avi, Nem, Wrench, Miriam. I need
I'm at full.
Alexi.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
I'm
you're
at full,
so
so
it
you don't
doesn't
have
matter.
to attack me, yeah.
That's more soft. Do I got fun with?
Can't believe you're not healing, Lexi.
I can.
Fucking right. Miriam hates me.
Wow. No.
Makes sense.
I want to pepper spray you.
That's your thing today, huh?
Yes. I'm gonna learn poison spray, and I'm gonna ask Logan if I can change it to pepper spray, and I'm gonna pepper spray Lexi specifically.
Why?
Song of Rest.
Sing to me, my sweet
Ooh.
Miriam of music.
Oh, yeah.
That's some good shit. I'm back to full. Thanks.
Hell yeah,
Beat
god
boxes
damn.
healing.
Nice job.
I'm missing 2 health.
Same.
Oh,
I don't know.
Exactly two.
I don't know. Touch yourself or something.
Just,
yeah, we're resting.
also,
Just
I
touch
can't.
yourself.
I used up all my
Anyway. Anywho, during the short rest, we wouldn't. All temporary hit points and stuff would be like poofed.
Depends on where they came from.
Yeah, some would
Okay.
last longer.
I think I still have 10 hit points from Flux's Eldritch
Right.
Cannon
I believe-
thing. How long did those last?
Yeah.
Unless said otherwise, I believe they remain until a long rest is completed.
Woo!
I
Yeah.
have this 9 in the adjustment box, and I'm scared to touch it because every time I
Don't touch that.
Those are like affecting your max hit points.
Right. Am I
They'll
supposed to
probably
have
go
9
away
there?
after a long
Oh,
rest.
why-
We don't know for
Yeah,
sure.
why do you have a 9?
I don't know.
Why do you have 9 additional hit points?
I don't know.
Go away.
Huh.
Take
outta
them away, sir.
I got him. I
Like-
got rid of him.
Maybe a
Perfect.
button got accidentally pressed.
Thank you, Mr. DM. That'll be all.
I did it. I got him.
You got him.
Proud of
You
you.
got him so good.
I
They're
think that a
back!
long rest
I know, I
is
did
Okay, they're
then.
gone.
You may want to use your daily restoration on yourself, Fenris, because you also are super exhausted.
That is a good idea. What a brilliant idea. Thank you, Miriam. I'm gonna do so.
All right. You
What
gonna?
does the second level of exhaustion do again?
I believe-
First is all checks.
attack rolls. I believe.
Kills you.
Okay. I couldn't remember if it was the movement or the attack rolls for second level.
1 sec. I'm actually gonna.
I'm using this.
I'm actually
I'm
gonna walk
using
over to
this.
my D&D. I can
Bringing it up.
grab this boy.
So you're good. I mean, you're doing it, so it doesn't matter. We just want to know.
Okay. Yes.
Their speed would be halved.
Hey.
Gross.
Nice.
Yeah, 3 is disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws.
Oh, so I was right. Well, I remember last game I brought it up and I was like, wait, and you'd be slower, and I was like, wait, no, I'm pretty sure. That's not the one. Oh well. Should have trusted myself. Whatever.
Oh well.
Yeah, your speed is halved. Which would affect your travel speed.
Yeah, we'd have to travel at a slow pace.
Ooh.
So many of us are exhausted, but at least it's not that bad.
Yeah, it just means all of us who are exhausted, our passives are down. Because we'll have disadvantage on perception. But outside of that,
Can you only
travel.
reduce? Sorry.
it only goes down by 1 with greater. You'd have to do it twice
Okay.
if you wanted to get it to 0.
And you can't do anything with lesser restoration, can you?
Not
No,
for
no, the
example.
rests are greater.
Sadly.
Wish if
Okay.
you're feeling bougie.
My
Feeling
I just realized my passive perception went up.
Oh yeah.
No! What is it?
I have 23 now.
No!
Holy shit.
Filthy.
Take observant.
My eyes are the eyes of a dragon.
God damn you.
Did you take
Well,
observant or something?
I'm
I
useless.
took skilled a skill expert or something like that, whatever it's called.
They have expertise in perception now.
E.
Fucking sick. Now you take observant.
Yeah, oh my god.
Thank
Well,
God you did that after
I guess
the
I don't
assassin
see
was
everything
gone.
anymore.
Yeah, God.
He learned
thank
from
goodness.
it.
Yeah.
It'll
From
never
his
happen
mistake.
again.
Nemric learns from his mistakes.
Yeah. Okay.
I'd like to think that they helped me get better at my passive perception
There you go. Exactly.
before they die.
Before they died.
Because my eyes were just more peeled for them.
All right,
You're
group.
just
After
taking an
All things
imaginary
equal,
word out.
let's
sadness.
set out.
Yeah, let's go.
Alrighty.
Where exactly are we heading again?
Go
Where
first.
that dragon
For
went.
the crazy guy.
Good.
Oh,
Tag has a
good.
problem
Great.
with chronically forgetting where you're going.
How do
Yo.
you think
He's
you
a
got here?
fencer, we all know.
He's got like a
There you
Tag has like a poorly hand-drawn map that he's like, no, I can figure this out.
Oh. Turning it upside
It's not
down.
Maybe you
accurate
should,
at
How do you
all.
ask for
maybe
directions?
you should ask
Yeah,
for
it says we're like
directions.
off in the north.
Yeah. We should be next to the castle, I think.
Oh, Tiger
Are we not going to ask for directions?
We don't.
No, I got
Who
this.
are we
I can
gonna
We
do
don't
ask
this.
need
for
directions.
Yeah, yeah.
We don't need
Every
directions.
man
I
in
know
the
where we're
party.
going.
We don't need
The
it.
dead shadow assassin? Hmm?
I know exactly where we're going. We don't need directions.
Holy shit.
Oh, God.
The worst.
We'll get there when we get there.
Mm.
Anyway.
Okay, so someone who knows where we're going, where are we going?
This way. There's
Okay.
only one road away from here right now, anyway. So
Yeah.
we
Okay.
currently have one direction we can go.
We're
Hey,
going
Lexi,
down
why
the
does
one
your
road.
voice sound different today?
Wait, shut up. No, it sounds fine. It's great.
I don't know. That's not what you sounded like 2 weeks ago.
You're right.
She had a cold.
I had a
dipshit.
cold and I found some lozenges because Fenris gave me them. I feel better
Oh,
now.
oh, right,
True.
right.
They were on
Uh-huh.
vocal rest. Do you have a problem with that, Wrench?
Where did Fenris get the lozenges?
They're magic. It's a spell she has.
Try to derail D&D.
You're right.
We go.
We
go.
leave. Yeah.
You guys
We go
head down the mountain path, which takes you a couple of hours to get down to the bottom and back onto it. Once you're there, what pace do you guys want to move at?
I mean, we got a lot of boys with exhaustion, so we probably
So
shouldn't
okay, so the
hurry.
problem is,
Yeah.
if we go fast, we have disadvantage on perception checks to notice threats on the road.
Yeah.
Many of us already do, so it just depends on
Ah.
who doesn't. So now, if we went right now, we would have disadvantage for most of us, but like Lexi, Avi, and Tag, and I think no, Wrench is
Flux?
also suggested, and Flux. You
Yeah.
guys would be rolling normally if we were to bump into anything, while the rest of us would go disadvantage, or if we're just going on passives.
Okay.
Outside of that, if we don't care about everyone having disadvantage, we could go fast. That also said, why are we in a rush? We don't have a party to go to anymore.
It's true.
Yeah.
True.
Move at a normal pace.
I guess we're just going to
works.
kill people.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Wait,
Sounds like a party to me.
Are we killing the guy over there? I
No,
thought we
we're
were
going to
No.
ask for their
talking to
help.
No,
in
not
killing
guilty.
people.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. The killing people happen later.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Okay.
if you
Oh.
can at least help us with Jakku's ship.
Getting a dragon to help us with a phoenix would be nice.
Yeah.
What a thing to say.
Be quite the spectacle.
Flutter, flutter, flutter.
So, the answer to how fast you're moving is
Normal.
Normal
Okay.
pace. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys head out. You head down the path. Are you choosing to follow the road as you guys head down? You notice on this particular stretch of the countryside, there are relatively thick forests that line the country in to the far south and to the far northeast. But there is a very large clearing that that the road is made through that just heads off into the darkness, into the distance. In the distance, you can see the faint light of what looks like something elevated high up in the sky that appears to be have this luminescent, almost crystalline, like bluish, soft light, except it looks like it's about half a mile in the air in the far distance. Do you guys want to follow the road? It heads in roughly the same direction that light is in. Do you want to go through the countryside? Okay.
I think with how exhausted we are, the road is best bet, because we'll get lost.
All right,
I agree.
I need...
We will.
What?
Do you think they'll have a carriage?
No, it's not an if, it's a we will. I think we have like 2 navigators who aren't exhausted that maybe could keep us on track.
Okie dokie. In that case, I'm gonna do some rolls here.
I don't like that.
Avi, you're still prone. Why are you laying down right now?
She's just rolling down the fucking road. I don't know.
Gmod glitching down the mountain.
Why are you doing
I'm
this?
in despair.
She's just real torn up about almost being killed by Selche.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Alright. Everybody else, quickly, if you could check your effects just to tell me if anybody's prone or has anything that they should be getting rid of. You guys...
how do I check that?
Go onto the combat tracker, click the little foot thing that's next to you, and just look at your effects.
You just have exhaustion.
Yeah, I don't think you do, Wrench.
Yeah, I think everybody's fine.
Mm-hmm.
You guys head down the road, and you... One sec, I'm gonna turn up the spooky music. I'm gonna turn that... Here's...
No, why would you do that? No.
It is a
I
mess.
spend some time traveling, flying, sometimes walking, the entire time whining about not having a carriage.
Yeah, it tricks.
You guys travel for the better part.
Is walking, I fly.
You guys travel for the better part of... Since you're heading at a normal pace, you head about 4.5 hours. As you follow the road, as you do, nothing of particular note happens along the way. You travel through the infinite, unending darkness of Honokuni, eventually hitting parts where it looks like the road used to cut off and turn somewhere else, but the road is overgrown. Signs to any other places appear to have been willfully broken off, so whatever used to be in the directions that these other splitting roads would go to, they no longer have any indication of where they went. Eventually, you guys move forward far enough that in the distance, even despite the darkness, which many of your eyes are starting to get used to, Nemric, I suppose you would be the first to notice, followed shortly after by Lexi.
Nice. Oh, I hate it. My position has been taken from me, and I'm so upset.
You've been dethroned.
Love the momentary shift of that's cool. Wait. You see what appears to be a partially taken over by a forest. That the forest thins as it comes to the coast, but you see that many trees have been cut down and an area appears to have been cleared out, where you see various huts and various houses. Various houses that are set up. Yeah, my throat decided it wanted to rebel.
I thought your mic glitched.
Nope, that was my throat glitched. Don't worry about it. We're moving on from it.
Oh my god.
As you move forward, it appears to be this little cliffside. I would call it a town, but it's very small. You see several dozen of what appear to be these basic huts that are made that look large enough that they might be able to support, like, a few people, but you can tell that it's effectively just a wall with a room with, like, straw roofing and whatnot. You see one large building that sits on this one elevated section. There's cliffs heading down into the water in this place, and off the cliffs there appears to be one small bit of land that is raised up with a building on it, with bridges going from the mainland in towards that, and it looks to be the central building in this, again, very minor town. The main thing you notice, though, as you come to it is in the water, out beyond this town, out by about maybe a couple of miles, you can faintly see what appears to be this massive spire of white rock that juts out of the water. It is effectively the size of a small mountain, but it is much taller than it is wide. It appears to have been formed in this way that it almost looks like a naturally formed massive pillar that strikes out and raises up about half a mile into the air. The only reason you can tell where it stops is because when you look up, you see that luminescent glow appears to be coming from the top of it, as if something is situated at the top of this massive rock. This is, again, about half a mile out, maybe a mile out from the coast. It is jutting just out of the water itself. I would like everybody to roll a perception check as they approach.
I'm so good at
Oh boy.
Dude, I deadass thought you were about to tell me to roll initiative, and I'm like,
Yo,
bro,
We're fighting the
I was
rock!
like, what?
I see it.
You said
There's
perception,
nothing I
right?
cannot see.
Yeah, I don't see nothing.
I see. Why did I roll 2?
Because you have disadvantage, because you have exhaustion.
Can't believe me, Nemric got
hate it
the same
here.
fucking thing. Nemric, you need to get out of here, alright? You're coming for my shit,
Get off
okay?
my fucking turf.
Like, what the
I
hell?
think you should get off of my turf.
Fuck you, bitch!
Damn.
Okay. So is that everybody? So then, Lexi and Nemric. You both are the first to see it. As you approach this this town that you believe to be Tenchi Seki, you've heard the name before. As you approach it, you see what previously had looked to just be a inanimate part of the scenery, laying up against one of the trees on the ground. You see something stir, and a humanoid body seems to pull itself up from the ground. At this weird contorting angle. As it moves, you hear what almost sound like the snapping of bones. As whatever it is almost seems to realign itself. As well, it pulls itself up slowly, and this is only slightly removed off from the road. It's maybe 20 feet off under a tree. It seems to move itself and pull some roots off of itself, as if the tree that was near it had very slightly grown bits of its roots over it. It pulls itself up, and as it does, you see what appears to be, at first it looks like a Zugaikan soldier. As you look at it for just a moment, it looks like a Zugaikan soldier that is wearing the armor of one of the Thrashers, the ones that have the heavier armor and carry the large bows with the exploding arrows. But as you look at it, you can tell that their armor is very, very old and faded. Bits of it are ripped up. It looks like the armor's been constructed as a patchwork of different sets of Zugaikan armor that have all been sort of put together, mended. This figure is wearing a hood, and you can see that their limbs are contorting and twisting as they stand up, as if sockets, as if bones are refitting themselves into sockets, as if their limbs are realigning themselves with this grotesque cracking sound that is devoid of any organic sound to go with it. As it stands, it leans up, their torso bent irregularly far back as they seem to realign their upper body into place as it shifts forward.
I'm literally just imagining Lexi and Nemric just immediately pointing arrows at this thing. What the fuck?
Yep, trying to like back up a little bit, pushing everybody back a little bit, like
I'm surprised at my own restraint for not already shooting this thing. There's a thing over there.
It creaks forward, its body, its arms hanging limply ahead as its torso over-adjusts and it leans forward. As it does, you see its head, which is hooded and you can't see any of its facial features underneath, slowly turns to the side and faces you, and you can see where its eyes would be. These two faint, almost embering glows where its eye socket should be, and as it sees you, it puts its other arm out. Its right arm raises up, and almost as if buried out of the ground, this long polearm weapon wrapped in a black cloth raises up from the ground and just snaps into its hand.
Well,
As
I thought
it-
he was reaching out for help, and then he had a weapon,
No.
so fuck this guy.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
As it slowly saunters onto the main path and turns, it's shifting its weight as if it can't control its own body properly, and just stops. Its body seems to fall just into place, its eyes fixed on all of you. There's a stillness to it all of a sudden. You see
A question mark.
A question mark. That is-
Oh.
I would say die, but you've already
Oh.
obviously done that.
Yo, they look sick as hell. Oh my god.
Is that Mr. Valdis?
Hey, yo!
Oh.
Those are my eyes! Give me that shit!
On Orange is
We found Sister's husband.
Yo, hell yeah!
We're over here
Guys.
making jokes and he's gonna murder us.
You guys, should we shoot him?
Wait.
What
Wait.
should
Wait.
I don't know.
we do? What?
Wait.
Maddie's telling us to wait. What?
It's not. No, this is Aaron.
Okay.
It can't be.
What
As
do you
it
know,
looks
bitch?
towards you, you hear this. You expect whatever sound would emerge from this creature to be wispy, dry, and you just suddenly hear this very aggressive, "Oi, get out of here!" You understand what's good for you? You leave right now! As it points suddenly the weapon up towards you. You see the weapon that it's carrying, the black cloth, begins to ember away. As you see it split
Oh my
apart
God.
and burn, and you see this long red glaive appear in its hand with a small eye of fire sitting at the end of it. As this thing suddenly becomes far more animated and starts wagging it towards you threateningly, like someone waving a cane at kids on their lawn as it starts sauntering forward. Hold on just a moment.
Oh my god.
It's fucking old weapon, get it?
Okay, so I've never met this character. But
I love that Alejandro's like, okay.
No, let him finish.
But I'm pretty sure Hayden described the shit out of this dude before. Is this the fucking like
Goku Saiga.
My god.
Hey, can one of you go and get my? When you go,
As it begins moving towards you, waggling this thing at you, as if it's telling you to get off its lawn, you just hear it going on. It's like, I'm not sure what you want here, but if you've come to hurt anybody in this town, then you're gonna find a right ass. Wait a minute. As it
Isn't that the thing that
stops.
Fiona threw into the hole?
Yes.
It is.
It definitely is.
Oh.
He went into the fucking path.
Hi.
How in the world did you follow me here?
We
Sir,
don't really
we've never
know.
met.
It's a
I look
gift.
at I just go to tag. Do you know what the fuck is happening?
I've
got no idea.
It's you.
You think we just leave a friend behind?
I'm gonna lean over to Reg
Aye.
and be like, he used to be our friend's weapon. He's not very nice.
Wait, what the fuck you mean?
Given the conditions of the last time I saw you, yes, I fully believe you leave a friend behind.
It's true, I was trying to die.
Oh fuck!
Oh, Jesus
Smack
Christ.
Mary
It just-
upside the
It
head.
turns and it kicks a rock. Why are you here?
We don't know.
Do we do know?
We do
I'm
know.
lying to him.
We don't know.
There you go.
Wow, I can't believe you'd lie to a friend, Lexi.
He's not my
Didn't
friend.
we talk about this?
He's not my friend.
You just said he was your friend.
I said he was our friend's weapon. He's not my friend.
Oh.
He
This
is
whole situation is
my-
very confusing.
It's my favorite weapon in the entire world.
Wait,
I'm still not letting you
it
in.
was a weapon.
I'm still not letting you in. I don't care if I know you. You're not getting in here. In
Hey,
fact,
you don't
that's
know
why
me.
you're
Can
not
I
getting
come
in
in?
here. I don't like you.
Hey,
You don't
hey,
know. Yeah.
You don't know me. Can I come in?
You don't know these guys.
Are you with them?
No.
Never seen him before in my life.
You see,
Steps away
you've never
from
seen a skeleton squint, but it somehow, the flames in its eyes squint suspiciously at you, Wrench.
I step away from Runge.
How
No,
long
no,
have
you
you
see,
been here?
The three of us, we're the lowest standards. You see,
Wow.
I have no
nothing anywhere near
affiliation.
those guys.
Hey, shut the fuck up for like 2 seconds, Nemric, please.
I have no affiliation.
Aye, if you're traveling with these guys, you should be aware. They allowed me to get thrown into the astral sea.
Allowed is a... That's a strict definition.
Excuse me. Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
The fuck is the Astral Sea? Second, what the fuck do
Yeah.
they mean you were a weapon? And thirdly, those eyes look cool.
Yeah. Aye, they're pretty cool. Alright,
From
what
what I
they...
remember, you tried to kill my master, and that's why you got thrown into the Astral Sea.
No,
Aye, she was a
I'm-
bitch.
Like,
No, she's
Anyway.
a bitch. Thank you.
Just saying.
She's a, I don't like her very much, so I'm kind of with them here.
Well, all I'm saying is it wasn't your fault.
can we get back to the Astral Sea shit? What the fuck is that?
Oh, so the Astral Sea kind of exists outside of our world, and it connects all of this place where we are now is connected very loosely to where we're all from through the Astral Sea. Technically, all realms touch the Astral Sea in some place.
It's like the space in between different.
Aye, it's a
I
big
love how I
fuck
asked
off
him a
void.
question and you guys are answering for him.
It's a big fuck off void filled with giant space whales that tried consistently to eat me, and portals, which I eventually fell through to end up here.
There's space whales?
Oh.
Awesome.
Oh,
Does anyone have a
Fascinating.
Does anyone have a pen? Can you write that down?
yes.
Don't be impressed by the Astral Sea.
Now, my second question. They said you were a weapon.
Aye,
The fuck does that mean?
I'm this.
the glaive, the weapon.
Aye,
But you
this
have
is
a
me. And he pats his body. This is the poor idiot that I landed on when I came here.
Wait,
Oh, poor
what
guy.
the fuck does that mean?
Wait.
Did you literally land from the sky? Land
I
here?
traveled through the Astral Sea for what felt like... it could have been thousands of years. It also could have been only like a week. I can't really tell. But I spent a lot of time there, thinking about how much I hate specifically you. All of you.
Hey, I'm not with them.
Eventually, after being accosted by many space whales, I stumbled upon this massive, spooky-looking portal. I hurled myself into it, hoping I would end up somewhere that would not be as vacant and terrible. I ended up plummeting from the sky here. As this poor savage was attacking these people, I landed on him and impaled him. And I decided to
like-
take his body for myself.
So when you say you landed on him, did you land on his head and his head went into his body, or
I went
did his
right
head fall
through his
off?
heart.
Hell yeah.
So how are you on the head then? I'm so confused.
Well, I
It's
If
some
you-
possession.
Touch the blade, it can take you over.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. So I'm on the same page now.
Aye. And you know what the weird thing is?
That wasn't the weird thing.
No. The weird thing is I have learned more here in the several hundred years I've been standing in front of this town than I ever learned with any of you trying to tell me to appreciate humanity.
Again, I'm not with them.
You know, somehow that doesn't surprise me.
I only knew you for like 2 weeks, dude.
You know what I
that's
learned
fair.
here?
Huh.
Elves are also terrible.
Everybody sucks. That's fair.
Everyone sucks equally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
He really has learned.
Insane.
Is there anything you would do?
All right,
like?
good talk. Go home.
No.
I wish I could.
It'd be great if we could.
I would love to. Go
I
home.
know, but how this works, I don't care. Go away.
Wait, how does this work? I actually don't know. What do you mean?
Like the hunt.
Oh, yeah, no, I do know that one. Never mind.
Yeah.
All right, go away.
No.
Wait, how many hunts have you been through?
Good question.
9?
9?
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Huh.
You really have been here for quite some time.
Aye, go away.
No.
No.
I mean, that makes a fair point. 9 fucking hunts. I mean, I wouldn't want to, you know. It makes a
Yeah,
fair
right.
point, guys. That's all I'm saying.
So you protect this town now?
Aye.
Are you a
Mighty
good guy
noble
now?
of you.
Good job.
Nay, I'm not a good guy.
The guard guy.
Okay.
When I landed here, the people of this terrible little town thought I was protecting them. I tried to go elsewhere, and everywhere else is terrible. So I came back here and thought to myself, well, it's a town of mostly elven people. Lord Masumaru would have liked it if I protected them, I'm sure. So I decided to, and when I eventually learned that the oppressors here are elves, half-elves, primordials, elementals, everything else, I slowly came to realize that humanity sucks, and it's terrible, and it killed my master. But everything else is also terrible, and bad, and everyone sucks if given the right situation. So whatever, I guess mankind is just one part of an infinitely terrible system, and everyone should burn. And if everyone should burn, I guess nobody should.
Oh my god.
So I killed time protecting the people here because this place is bad. And I don't know, it makes me feel like I'm not wasting my time. If I'm... What is it? I'm not a good guy! Alright, everyone is bad!
Oh,
No,
I
I never thought that the person I would relate to the most would be a speaking weapon, but oh my gods, I understand.
I spent a lot of time realizing I had a lot of anger, and I had to confront that and find a positive vent to release myself of it. So I murder people like you.
I get that.
Question.
That way. Out is that way.
No, the question is, what's your name?
I'm Jigoku Saiga. Proud glaive of Masumaru Ilmanda.
So when you possess people, is it like, have you ever collaborated?
Not by, well, with Lord Masumaru. Apart from that, not willingly.
What's it like? Like, what do you do? Do you turn the person on fire? Like, how does that all work?
He, like, puts his arms out as if to be like this.
Yeah, it's basically the same.
Yeah, but what if you have like a mutual understanding with someone, like with your current master?
Like,
is
never
it like
gonna happen again? I have only ever been wielded properly by Lord Masumaru, and then when he was killed, I lay dormant in his tomb for hundreds of years. And then these chucklefucks woke me up and stole me.
Yeah, I'm really sorry about that.
That was an accident.
I had nothing to do with that.
An accident?
Yeah, we weren't there.
Technically, only one person.
I'm
in this
just
party.
I'm the only one there. Y'all have to believe me.
You walked in and you destroyed my body and then took me away and put me in the hands of that, I assume, now dead knight, and that was an accident.
How dare you?
Whoops, we stole Jigoku Saiga.
Well, we didn't mean to wake you up, but then we were like, okay, he's really cool.
Subjugated him
so,
against
yeah.
his fucking will. Whoopsie
So
doopsie.
you weren't very nice to us either.
You stole me.
Yeah.
I was asleep and happy.
So you
That
didn't have a
normally wake
body?
you up.
What?
No, it was another.
No.
It was another corpse.
Oh, okay, another possession. Okay.
No, he was just a weapon that we thought looked cool and we picked up, and then you started yelling at us.
A conscious fucking weapon, and you just took with no consideration of
Hey.
the weapon's feelings.
I mean, when you put
It
it
was
like
conscious.
that.
It clearly has some type of soul.
Well, he was just yelling mean things at us.
Well, yeah, clearly you fucking killed it again.
Hey,
Well, now I feel
you
bad.
can come in.
Okay, bye.
I have decided I like you. You can come in.
I'm on the squirrel's side. Can I come in?
No, the rest of you stay the fuck away.
And no one else is here. I don't know how to explain it.
Do your best.
I'm not gonna lie, I was also asking the questions about the possession because I just had thoughts. It's like, what would I look like if I was possessed by this cool weapon thing? You know, it was just curiosity.
Oh, now I'm just imagining you holding that thing that's 4 times your size. It's adorable.
Yeah, I got a metal arm. I think I can
Oh,
lift
you
it.
could definitely do it. I've seen you.
Yeah.
Out of curiosity.
Mm-hmm.
Where is Quintus? Is he dead?
No.
We were assured he would be all right.
You were there for the trial, were you not?
He was there for part of it.
Well, one of the things from what I had saw was whenever Quintus had decided to stay back, he had said that he didn't want that sword or that blade to stay back.
Listen, it's been like 500 years or something for me. I have no idea how long it's been for you.
Not particularly long.
He's still there.
So far as we know.
How long has he been for you, anyways?
About a month.
Ah!
We're honestly just guessing.
Yeah.
Hey. Why are you here?
Some of
We
these
have
chuckle fucks
been-
are the hunted.
We've also been asked to come here, we think, by some sort of a dragon. It looked as if it wanted us to follow us. I wanted us to follow it.
No!
Yeah.
You're pulling my leg. You're lying.
No?
No, you're lying. Well, you heard that happen somewhere, and now you're lying because you want to fuck with me.
A sapphire barking dragon.
Shut the fuck up.
Arms. 2 tiny little arms.
Why is that inconvenient for you?
I hate you. I don't want to get out of your way.
I like you.
Ah, the feeling's not mutual.
Oh, I know. But you're amusing.
I feel like we need to dive into why you like this weapon so much.
No,
But
I
we can do
relate
that
to it. I
later.
get it. I get
Protecting things
this.
they hate. Yeah, that's obvious.
I go up to Lexi. I'm like,
Hey, was Quintus the one that fucking woke it up, or was it you? Who the fuck did that shit?
Oh, yeah, it was Quinn. It was Quinn that did it.
It was technically Bogan.
Right? I don't know. I remember us getting pretty mad at Quinn during this shit. Is all I remember saying.
Bogan woke it up.
Too bad Quintus isn't here, Cody.
I took it.
I'm trying to remember. That was session 69, y'all. We're at 119.
Oh
Fuck.
my god.
Like,
I'm pretty sure it was Vogan that woke it
Yeah,
up.
Bogan woke
okay,
it up.
it was Bogan. Okay.
He just got mad at me because I was a human and I walked forward and stuff.
Right. Okay, that's
true.
fair. No, I was Bogan that woke up.
Ah,
But-
okay,
but
I just want to know
Quinn
who the dick
really,
was.
I really didn't like Quintus because it didn't like humans. Got really angry.
Oh, it's racist. Got it.
A little bit, yeah.
Oh, okay, okay. I mean, humans smell bad, so that's okay.
Oh, you can't say that.
Hey,
No,
it's fine.
sometimes it's true.
Abby can hear us.
yeah, I blame you. You're so fucking loud, Lexi. Anyway.
Tag sniffs his armpit.
Oh,
I
no.
got a question for you, Chigoku Saga.
Mm.
If I told you that possibly one of my parents might be Cahulian royalty, will you let me in, please?
That is an absurdly huge, difficult to prove claim.
It was told to me by Elmira Elmonda, so...
She fucking what?
According to...
Aye, strange. Whenever I was in the service of Masumaru Elmonda, I'm afraid I don't remember one of the Cahulian royals being a giant bluebird.
That could be a really good song.
Alviana bird joke is made.
Just staring at him, trying to keep her composure.
Roll persuasion.
Wings are on their mother's side.
Yeah, that's true. Also, she could have hit them. So, persuasion. Let's see how this fucking goes.
You fucked it up.
You fucked it up.
Oh, never mind.
You fucked it up.
I'd like to burn a luck point, you know? Because
Sure.
fuck it.
Let's
Wait,
see
no, I
you roll
burned them
two.
all during the fight. Wait, I burned them all during the fight, and we haven't long rested, so never mind. This is me.
Oh no!
I'm a bluebird, bitch. Let's go, caca.
Wait. Wait, Logan. Would this be an instance where I could use Silvery Barb?
Yeah, I guess so.
That's amazing.
Hold on, does it work?
Silvery Barbs, it gives disadvantage, and it would be
Yeah.
on his insight if he was
Yeah.
to roll it. So while yes, do you think that giving him disadvantage will make him roll less than a 3?
No. Yeah.
Can you do worse
You should do
than
it. You should do
Avi?
it. You should do it. You should do it.
More likely.
I mean,
Do it.
Avi wouldn't be able to try to persuade him again, would she? Like, I couldn't give her advantage and she could try again. No.
Once you exhaust, I mean, he's formed his opinion.
Okay, fair. Alright, I won't use it. Sorry, Avi.
So, Nemric, you roll me persuasion as well.
Yeah.
What did Elmira tell you, Ben?
And look at you. You guys got to
I
roll
don't-
persuasion.
I have a bad persuasion, but let's go.
Let's fucking go, boy.
Oh man.
Also
And you have
disadvantage.
disadvantage.
Oh,
But 15
no!
though.
15?
Better than me.
Damn. I like this silly music we got going on.
Yeah.
I love it.
Jigoku
Yeah.
Saga. Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Goku Saiga
Here.
is just an absolute good.
I love this. I love this fucking weapon, man.
A breath of fresh air in Honokuni.
I know.
I see this as an absolute win.
I
Yeah.
love how the last thing we hear of him before when he disappears is "I learned nothing," and the first thing we hear from is "I learned a lot."
Yeah, right? Like, goddamn!
Had a
What an
whole
arc.
character arc.
Good job, buddy.
Aye, so you say that you were summoned here to speak with Gelfus.
Mm-hmm.
Which of you are hunted?
Aye.
Fenris will raise a hand and wave.
Aye. Remember, you like me.
I do, you. I give you full permission to enter. You can go in.
Oh,
don't-
sweet. Later, losers.
Damn.
I walk next to him and just stand there waiting with my arms crossed.
Oh my god.
I love you.
Oh. Well,
All right. We'll let him determine that then. But, if he decides not to answer, when you call up to him, we're gonna have words.
Sounds
That's
good.
fantastic. Words are basically all I'm good at.
The words are going to be me cutting off your head.
Oh.
Those are the words.
That's not words.
Those aren't words at all.
That's actions.
That is very confusing.
Well,
Not for me.
hopefully he answers then. Shall we?
Might as well.
He turns. He starts shambling back in towards the town. Come with me. Don't bother anyone.
Your friends are nice. Walks after him.
Well,
As he walks back into the town, I'm gonna give you guys a little map of the town.
Do you think he gets a new wrapping? Like, do you think he makes a new one to, like, over the years to re-explode his dramatic entrance?
Oh, absolutely.
I
You think that over the
appreciate the
course of
flair.
time?
I was going to say, you two share a flair for the dramatic.
So when you got so little to do, especially, why not make a show of it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Needs to be production. Wow, this place is nice.
Ooh.
oh.
I like it here. It feels like I'm not about to die.
That's all.
No, I
feel
still
like that's
no,
sarcasm.
I still feel it.
No, this is like one of the few times I haven't really immediately felt the impending weight of my own death.
Are you feeling okay?
That worries me.
So just to give you guys a general idea of how big you are on the map, I'm just going to throw Avi onto it. You guys come in from the northeastern side of it whenever you enter. Boom. Here's you, Avi.
Huh.
I'm going to check if that setting turned on. One sec.
Oh, the teeny?
Tokens.
It's been a while since we were this close to the water.
Yeah.
There you go.
If I look, can we see the rough spot where we came in from here?
Actually, you should be much smaller. One sec.
Teeny tiny.
Grid, did you...
That makes sense. We are not roughly house-sized.
Yeah.
Grid, did you do something weird? Yeah.
Oh, Grid.
Wumbo
Grid's
Grid.
pretty big.
Boom.
Oh my god.
There we go.
Go away, Grid. Remember when we used to be able to see the grid?
Back in the long, long ago, and also on Thursday.
Yep.
Yeah.
And in Aaron's game. You can turn it off. You just have to hit a button. As you guys enter, you see that central area, that central, what almost looks like a town hall, effectively, that is just on the edge of a crumbling cliff that goes down into a little minor reservoir of water at the center. The cliffside goes down, as you can see on the map, towards the west, and it just becomes a beach that runs along that side. He begins walking you instead of going all the way around. Jigoku Saga starts walking through the trees into this area where, again, you see these huts. These small little, well, not small, like these large, maybe 10-foot radius spherical buildings that appear to have been created and maintained rather quickly. As you go by, you see some of them have windows, and you do see some faces and people inside of them pulling shutters closed as you pass by. Every time you see a couple lingering eyes staring at you, see Jigoku Saga put up his hand. And weirdly, you hear him be like, "Hi. Hello. Hi. Hi.
Oh my god, that's adorable.
Oh, you're looking
so
good.
Cute.
Hey, good day.
Something with your hair.
You hear just
a better option.
You hear a kid just call out like, "Hey, mister, are they good?" TBA.
Wow.
That's a fair assessment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Shut up.
You're like a hero.
I didn't see anything.
I stand at the front of this place so I can kill people to vent my anger in a productive way. I'm not a hero.
They seem to think of you as one.
I think you should shut up. So
doing good things for wrong reasons is still good. Just maybe not as virtuous, but who needs virtue anyways?
Anti-hero.
Oh.
He points over to what looks to be this long, open building in which you see there is a very large bell that is on the opposite cliff, raised up at the highest point in this village. You see what effectively just looks like this long building. One half of it is walled in like a cabin, but the other half there's just this open, what looks like large, like cathedral bell sitting. Hey, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go hit that. We're gonna wait, and then I'm going to kick you out of here, because no one is going to come and get you.
Sounds good.
Walks you guys across the bridge. You pass by that central large house. You see these stumps of several trees that have been cut down. This place looks relatively well maintained. You notice that there are metal reinforcements on the windows and doors here, and this place looks like it was built, this central building looks like it might have been built as a sort of bunker. It looks like people could probably lay low in this place and weather minor attacks, but you also get the feeling if, like, force like the Zugaiken got here and tried to get in, they'd probably get in. Moves you guys across. As you climb up the cliff, and it's a fairly steep climb upwards towards this bell, you notice that in the harbor here, and there is a harbor, There are the remains of several ships that have been sunk into the bay. Specifically, it looks like there's this galleon that is washed up mostly on shore. Part of it's in the water. The other half appears to have been nailed into the beach by like support beams. And then a door has been put into one side of it, as if the front end of this ship has been repurposed into a building or a house.
Wish not, want not.
You notice that the most complete buildings are on the western side of this town. There are more of those like huts over there, but there is something of a small town square that you can see a little bit farther up. As you guys get up towards this bell, Jigoku Saga stops. He ushers you to go up. As you pass by the building, he grabs a very large stick with a very large metallic end to it, hands it to whoever. He kind of shakes it in the party's general direction. He's doing it.
I'll make a bell noise.
Hey, do it. Make a bell noise.
Sweet.
All right.
Right now?
I mean, I have eternity.
That's fair.
But you probably don't want us around for that long.
Technically, all of us here have eternity, right?
No. No, you'll all be dead soon.
Oh.
Ring the bell.
Ding ding.
As you go up, roll me a athletics check, Miriam.
I am a big muscle man.
Or do you need
muscle
help,
man.
William?
No. Yes.
Yes.
You raise it up. You can barely lift this stick. It has a strange weight to it. You hold it up and you swing it, and it sort of hits the bell and then scrapes down along the side of it as it barely moves and just lets out this dull.
Aha!
That was pathetic.
I clap for him.
I will do it.
No.
Say if you don't, I will.
Go ahead, Dag. Roll athletic.
Okay. A 10.
Slightly better, but also really bad.
Yeah.
Can I give it a try?
I slipped. Sorry.
I understand why you all fled here.
Yeah.
Can't imagine any of you have the strength.
Fuck.
I can't imagine this group has the strength to take down even one of the members of the table.
I would like to try.
Yeah,
We've taken down 4, I think,
do it.
now, right?
Can I pick up
you
Wrench so
fucking
he
did
can
not.
reach the bell?
You
We
fucking did
We
not.
did take down 4.
I would
We
like
just-
to try.
Avi rolled a 15. Avi holds it up and strikes it. As you do, it lets
do
out
it
a...
anyway.
All right, here goes Wrench.
He's like, I want it.
Still got more than you bitch.
Yeah, I'm also like 2 feet shorter than you.
Listen, you cheated
Damn.
because of reliable talent.
Damn, how dare you?
I saw the 5 that they rolled.
Yeah. Whatever. Say that I'm better than you.
Whatever.
Touche.
The party's having a day.
It's true.
You go up to it. You raise... Avi, you raise it up and you strike it. As you do, it lets out a clear, sharp noise that is then interrupted immediately by, as you set it down and are proud of yourself, just Wrench leaping through the air enthusiastically holding it, spinning his entire body and hitting it. As he does, it lets out a much louder, slightly duller, but resonant sound. You hear it echo out across the water. As it does, the pitch and tone almost changes as it reflects and refracts off of different parts of the scenery. It seems to get caught in the minor cliffs that are below you, and its frequency changes, bounces back, and echoes. And then as it goes out on the water, you actually see on the water itself, which has this thin layer of slightly overly animated mist that seems to crawl on its surface, along its surface. You see this ripple move out that seems to thin the mist, and a small wave of water, very small, ripples out along it and seems to push out into the distance following the sound. There's nothing for a moment. You then, after a second, hear just this distant as what sounds like thunder goes off. Clouds that you didn't recognize were up above the area begin to flash with these lightning bursts up near the top of the very large rock that's out on the water, which I believe you guys have heard the name of before. It's called Kioha. You start to see lightning flashes up near the top of it, as if a storm is beginning to brew up where it is, and then you see the clouds above it seem to part in this circular, almost twisting motion, and the sky above Kioha opens. Clouds surrounding it, swirling, as moonlight begins to pour down from up above them. I would like everybody to roll me insight.
Oh, thank God.
I was waiting for initiative, man. I hate it.
Ooh,
bitch! Woo!
I know nat 20s mean nothing on skill checks, but I don't give a fuck. That's a nat 20.
Oh, Lexi,
Hey,
no.
now 19.
All right,
Hey,
Fenris,
we were all
Fenris, you're the
very
one that
insightful.
realizes it first. As you see this pure silver moonlight pour down through the clouds, illuminating Kioha in this mystical sense, as lightning flashes continue to arc among the clouds that split. You have this moment of realization, and you turn around and you realize the moon is the hella the other way, and is not anywhere near those clouds. As you look back, you quickly come to the conclusion that whatever that is all theater.
Okay, yeah.
Amazing.
Incredible.
You hear the roar of a dragon that quickly, as it echoes through the area, seems to snap at the end and shift into the end of a bark, as if a dragon tries to let out this long-winded roar that just ends with a roar that echoes across the water. A ripple comes back from Kioha, splashes against the dock.
No, you're right, Jigoku Saiga. No one's coming. We should go.
Fenris will start to clap. Just because she can sense that this is performative. She's nervous, so she'll be like, oh, that was cool.
I'm going back to the front of the village.
Are you sure?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Alright, goodbye.
Have fun.
Okay, bye.
It
was
was
lovely
good
seeing you
seeing
again.
Somebody
You sure you don't
will
want
be
to see
here.
this out?
Someone will be here shortly to pick you up. He begins to move away, dragging the dull end of Jigoku Saga kind of on the ground behind him. You just hear him muttering.
Fucking stupid. Here I live in fucking highest standard, finding their way in fucking everything I do.
And yeah, 4 down, 2 to go.
Aye. Aye! Ah! 4 down, 2 to go!
When it gets out of earshot, I'll just be like, you know, if for whatever reason this shit still goes and for some dumb circumstance I end up being a hunter, it'd be cool to team up with him and just, I don't know, I think that'd be kind of cool looking.
Oh,
You know,
definitely.
like
I can see you wielding
rack.
that murder spear like really good, actually.
Yeah,
Like maybe use it to vault onto someone and then, yeah, you know?
yeah, it'd be really cool.
Yeah.
But that's not gonna happen.
You never know. He likes you.
As he
It's true.
gets like almost out of earshot, as he stops, as he's crossing the bridge, he just halts for a second, looks back at the group. Aye, but I will say, I suppose it's good you managed to survive. So, you know, fuck off and get out of my life, but good job. He keeps walking
I just
away.
wave at him by.
Well, tell Quintus you were worried about him.
Lord.
Why do you have to agitate everything you meet?
Let's not lie
it's-
to Quinn.
He tried to hurt my master. I want to be agitated.
No, let him.
You
She
want
can
to
go
be?
fuck herself.
I want to be agitating to him.
You catch a glint of what looks like this bluish refractive light that comes off the top of Kioha, the silvery light coming down on it, as you see this blue speck in the distance beginning to move away and circling Kioha. going down around one side of it. As it passes in the behind this massive, just absolutely colossal, giant rock in the water, it eventually comes out the other side, and you see it begin heading towards you, and moving insanely fast along the water, it begins to glide down, and you see the mists parting ahead of it as that same sapphire dragon that you had encountered before begins to move, rushing across the water, covering that half a mile, 2/3 of a mile, covering it in a matter of minutes. As it heads to you, it soars overhead, everything shakes, some leaves fall off the nearby trees, bits of rock fall off the cliffs as it circles over the top of the village and slowly comes down and lands at the base of the cliff that you had to climb up, of the slope you had to climb up to ring this thing. It crashes down. A tree beside it lists to the side, and you actually see it like turn, and its tail sort of gets over to that tree and pulls it back up into place as it does, and then you see the dragon, previously very intimidating, go over to it, and with the claws attached to the end of its wings, it actually like grabs the tree and like pushes it into the ground slightly to keep it in place.
Oh.
And takes its hands off it, and slowly.
Would you mind? Would you mind sharing the art of the dragon again?
Sure. I don't mind doing that.
Okay.
Correct. An excuse to show off art? Cool art?
What? Oh my god.
There you go.
Thank you.
Man, that's a cool looking dragon.
I love it.
Same.
Little
I actually don't think I've seen this.
Little.
Really? That was the game you were absent for, I think, right?
Well,
Yeah.
there you go.
No, you
that
weren't
would be
here.
why.
You haven't
So
seen 'em.
thanks.
Or
Look
was
at his
it?
stupid little arms, babe.
Little
no.
arms.
Little.
He can't reach things.
Ignore his
Mouth.
bigger arms. Look at the little
He's got a
arms.
mouth.
Do we get a name for this thing?
No.
well?
No.
Okay, cool.
Dog.
Yeah, I mean, we got it from,
I think Hatsume told you, actually.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh.
it was
she did.
Tyrix.
Tyrix and True.
Yes.
Oh.
T-Rex.
Actually,
It is Rick the dog.
And Rick the dog. Hell yeah.
its full name, as it would have been given, is Tyrix and Trutrix.
Sansutrix?
Tyrix and Trutrix.
And Trutrix.
And-
Okay.
I will put it in the chat,
I love you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
and I will watch people on our Discord misspell it for years to come.
For the rest
Yeah.
of time.
Oh my god. why would
Tyrix
you
and
do
wasn't-
that,
That's all
Logan?
one word.
I-
Oh, I thought it was 2, yeah.
I also thought it
Logan?
was 2, yeah.
It's all one word. It actually
I'm
has
so
more to its
proud
name.
I
but
got
you
it
have a third.
right.
Yeah.
You got that
There's
right.
actually
That's
there's actually
crazy.
more to its name, but that's its name. The rest of it is dragon stuff.
Makes sense.
But it lands, looks towards all of you, barks. And then it turns and it lowers down one side of its body, getting as close to the ground as it can, and it like looks up towards its own back, kind of ceremoniously. Then back to you, then back to it, and you notice it like almost like moving with a slightly twitchy look to its head as it looks to its back and back to you and back to its back and back to you, and then lowers itself down farther as if you're just not getting it.
Oh, definitely.
Fabiana is immediately.
I will fly over to it. Yeah.
Yeah, no, she is. She's like, while that was happening, she was like patting Miriam on the arm, like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
As this
Like
happens,
dorking.
as you guys start walking towards it, it gets very low to the ground, and you see its tail swooshing back and forth behind it.
I
Aww.
love it.
Tag
Bobby
looks
would
at
climb aboard.
Tag looks at his sword, back to the dragon.
Oh,
Like he thinks it's like, this thing is trying to trick me. It knows what I did.
Can we keep it?
It knows what I did.
I mean, I like it.
Hesitantly gets on.
I'm getting on the fucking dragon.
Yeah.
I'm getting on the
Yeah,
dragon.
immediate. Oh, dragon.
Getting on the dragon.
Clambers on.
Can we keep it, Taguchi?
I never
What?
agree
No.
with you on anything, but
Is there?
Oh my God,
do you
yes.
hold on to some?
just hold on to me.
With the
Okay.
We all hold on to
All
each
right.
other.
With the great and powerful vocal
grip.
cords of a dragon, it lets out a resonant, deep awoo, a howl that echoes through the town once all of you are on top of it. It spreads
I need
its
to hear
wings out.
Quinn, please grant me safe service. Safe travels.
Effectively.
May the Pale Lady please
But
guide
with
me
like
through this
blizzard level sound design.
Yes.
It gets up, it begins flying and takes off up into the air. As it does, it begins soaring back out along the water. It flies out towards Kioha, and once again, begins to move upwards slowly. After a couple of minutes, you pass by the water, and you come to the edge of this thing, and once again, this thing is hundreds of feet wide. This is a massive, giant spire that it begins to circle around. As it does, you see various cave entrances and crags, dozens of them along the side of it. You see what look like talismans that have been placed on parts of it. There look to be walkways. This thing is large enough, you could have built a city inside of it and nobody would have noticed. As it begins to move around and head up, you see there's more pathways that are made along the edges of it. Clearly man-made, perhaps dwarven tunnels that have been dug out of the side of it. A lot of ceremonious imagery. Lexi, roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no. I don't want
Lexi, wake up. I don't like this.
You can add a +4 to your save. Well,
cool.
it's not gonna
I
help.
don't think it's gonna help me. Yeah. Yeah. Lexi, no.
Lexi.
Does a 7 do it?
Am I okay with a 7?
As you circle around it, Lexi, everyone else is relatively neutral about it. As you look to it, it gives you, the same heebie-jeebies that everything else in Honokuni tends to give you. But as you move by, you see this one crack, effectively, this large, massive, cave-like crevice that's in it. And inside, Lexi, you briefly catch a glimpse of this large, almost ceremonious-looking chamber. And in the center of this chamber, you see what appears to be this huge, held up on a pedestal. It's got this ornate, almost elven by design looking stand that has this massive circular stone that is placed upon it that somehow, though it's dark and difficult to see, something about it becomes clear to you. You can see it in your mind as if you'd all had seen this thing before. There's a massive crack running through it, splitting it.
Huh.
You only see this chamber for a moment, but it gives you this brief sense of terror. Specifically you.
Huh.
It then passes out of sight. That hollow pit of your stomach, horrific feeling stays with you, knowing that chamber is nearby. As you continue to move and fly upwards.
Next to Fenris, I think I'll probably just cling on to her a little bit tighter and be like,
A string of words is leaving Fenris's mouth as she's kind of just clinging for dear life onto Aviana.
You don't give a shit about Lexi.
A string of words, like you hear to Quinn.
Words. Okay, I thought you said birds.
Oh!
What the hell are you talking about?
No, she's like, Robin, Blue Jay, Chickadee.
She might have feathers in mouth from talking against Aviana's wings, but I don't know about that.
String of Aviana's leaves Fenris's mouth.
This is amazing.
Sorry.
But just,
no, you're fine.
you hear to Quinn maybe every once in a while, and give me guidance, and don't let me fall, and dragon.
Completely not reassuring. Just I'll be okay, Fenris. Don't worry. While I'm
Just
terrified.
squinting at the dragon's like, I don't trust you. I know what. I know that you know what I did.
As the dragon swoops upwards, over the top, finally, of the large, mostly flat top of Kioha, you see that there are various entrances that lead from the chambers below, various stairways that run along the sides, various paths that go from the internal workings of this massive, massive stone. that lead up to this central platform, that on the top of which you see this area that has an almost Grecian look to it. You see this very large temple that is a circular dome-like top with a large circular hole in the ceiling, a massive skylight, held up by a ring of columns along the edges. You notice many of these columns appear to, though many of them are faded, they appear to be various depictions of the Eidolons, as well as some other figures that you don't really recognize, but you can tell that at least one iteration of each of the Eidolons is among these, the reliefs carved into these massive pillars. There's some other areas. There's a very large source of water, effectively a small lake on top of this. As you move around, you see there's a couple places that might be housing that look like they've been carved out of the mountain. Some smaller buildings that appear to have been formed right out of Kioha itself, as if the stone had been shifted and moved into the shape of buildings as opposed to built properly. As you guys circle around it, that silver moonlight pours down from up above and illuminates everything, and various ornaments and installations catch the light and refract it, giving this entire place this silvery, iridescent look. As the dragon comes down to land, it comes down to an area that appears to have been made specifically for it, a very large open space that it comes down to, and you can see scratch marks and small craters as if it had landed here and lived here. It comes down. As it does, it almost lands badly as it hits the ground and skids somewhat along the ground. I'd like everybody to roll athletics on top of this thing.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
God damn
Oh
it.
boy, here I go.
Telling me to roll things that I have no modifier for. God damn it.
Damn, look at
That
that.
would be correct.
As it,
That would be-
as it skids to a stop. Fenris, Miriam, and Lexi, as it halts in place. Oh, also Flux. Also, yeah. All of you are just thrown from it by the sudden stop, as you shake from it and just fall like leaves off the side and tumble down onto the ground. Fenris, you in particular, just go flying about 30 feet horizontally.
Guide me to the ground!
As you hit the ground, you roll, and you begin to slide, and you almost hit the edge of Kioha. As you do, you reach your hand out, and you very quickly grab onto a large stone pillar as you pass by. Breathing heavily, you see that the pillar that you've grabbed onto, of which there are many situated around the area, is one that has a relief of Tequin carved into it, as you are maybe 10 feet away from sliding off the edge of this half-mile tall spire of rock.
Thank you, Tequin, for expanding your arm to me so. Just press his face against the pillar. The strong arm of a god that holds you tight.
I'm just imagining as well that, like, because they didn't fall off, this is one of those rare times you just see, like, a very similar look from Nimric and Aviana. So, like, woo!
Avi is trying to
Like
hold
sticking the
back,
landing.
laughing at her friends getting yeeted.
Is everyone all right?
You guys good?
Oh, so
I'm
are you
fine.
okay?
Yes, I'm fine, thank you.
Oh, you're fine.
I am alive! I am well! I am able-bodied!
I'm coming.
I told you to hold on.
Wow.
Just shoots a dirty expression while getting up using the pillar to bolster
Yeah.
her knees, which are shaking and knocking together. I feel safe here, next to... I'm okay.
Avi's gonna
Coughs up Feather.
just gonna take like the back of her hand and just kind of like brushing like her feathers and like fingers up against like the back of the dragon. She'll get off.
Oh.
I'm watching you, dragon.
That was incredible.
I stay on the dragon until the dragon wants me to get off.
I would like to pet the dragon.
Until the dragon makes to want me to get off, I'll stay on the dragon.
I drag Nemric off the dragon.
No, carriage!
Oh,
He's our friend. There isn't a carriage.
Friends can be
it does
carriages.
serve a similar function.
What?
Thank you, Flux.
My God.
Flux, we're gonna have to talk later.
You guys wonder why I asked. You guys wonder why I asked Flux that question in the game earlier.
Oh.
All right.
Yeah.
As you guys step off, the silver moonlight up above illuminating everything begins to condense and slowly starts to come inwards and only shines what seems to be down through the skylight of that central temple, forming this massive lunar spotlight that comes down there. As you guys see this, and as you guys likely prepare to investigate the area, the temple, what have you, I'm going to call for an early break because I don't want to break up anything we're about to do. So, guys, this is where we're going to take our break.
Woo!
Heck yeah.
Whoop! I nearly fell to my death.
Same bitch. Actually, while we're on break, I'm gonna smelt my dice because my roll's been bad.
I'm sure if you really would have fell, Miriam would have feather followed you or something.
Yeah.
You would have just fell most of the mile.
I could have turned on my butterfly thing. It would have been fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You are 2 pounds. I can't imagine you can carry me.
You are
Let's
2
go.
pounds.
I'll be right back.
Same.
Same.
So now that we're on break, I'm gonna take this opportunity to let chat know that heckin' the dice sale is live. There are multiple dice sets from Princes of the Apocalypse and heckin' Devils Might Surrender. I got those up literally right as we started game, so I didn't make a post in the heckin' chat and tell you guys in here, but it posted in the heckin' ProMao Discord, but you should go check them out. The Marile dice sold within seconds. All of the others are still there, though. So we have multiple, like, full sets. We have a chunk D20 for Regan, and we have some single D20s for Maxine and Kyra. There's literally just singles because I had extra resin while pouring, and I said, why waste them? So, you know, those are there. This is my really good ad. I'm really good at my job, guys. My job is not advertising. It is just making the click-clacks for you guys. Also, Fanpy, you are also
pizza
super
dice.
right, dude. The pizza dice are some of my favorite things I've ever made because I love dumb inclusions, man.
If I had the money right now, they would be gone.
Dude, if it wasn't my job to to sell these, I would just send them to you because they're fucking amazing.
All of them just look so good.
Darth, yeah, I was worried about.
I love the Casper dice so much.
I'm so glad.
They look so good.
Heckin'. We will eventually get
dice.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, go check them out. Even if you can't afford them, go check them out. Go follow the shop. I'm always heckin' posting stuff there. Pizza God Nicolo. I'm out. I love, Darth, that you bought them immediately. Like, no, I didn't want to risk them selling out. It's like, that's fair. And I'm grateful.
No, those belong to me, he says.
He's like, no, those are mine.
I would like the mommy lay.
Don't we all? Because mommy?
Mommy,
hello? Also, I posted a husky gif in the heckin' call chat. That's how I'm picturing Tyrix.
Yeah.
The moment Logan's like, he's like a dog. I'm like, he based this dog off a husky, and I don't want to hear otherwise. If this isn't a husky dragon, it's not a Logan dragon.
The horrifying wails it must be producing.
both Agi-side dice look great.
Thank you. Yeah, I couldn't decide what style to go with for Agi-sai, so I made both. Because what is self-control? I don't know what that is.
And of course, like, the fiery look of the Kyra dice are great, especially that D20.
Dude, yeah. Heckin', do you mean the D20 or the D2?
The D20.
Nice. Yeah, no, and the Kyra dice have, and so do the Arden dice, they have Boa Constrictor snakeskin in them. Because the snakeskin kind of represents, like, Arden's, like, vest, and especially when he's, like, in his Devil Trigger form. And then, you know, Kyra, because she has flair. So
Yeah.
Go check out the dice. Go buy them. It supports me. It supports the show. Heck in. The show gets a little. The show gets a kickback from every sale. So, you know.
Because I didn't say anything about those two yet. Maxine and Regan dice also great.
They're pretty. They're pretty poggies. They're all pretty poggies.
They're all amazing.
I had a lot of fun making all these sets. D8s can eat my butt though, because for some reason I kept having issues with the Kyra D8 and the fucking corrupted Ajisai D8, and I don't know why. I don't know why, but D8s were cursed this round.
Dumb caltrops.
Right. I mean, not really. But, well. Alright, I'm gonna run to the restroom. Now that I've done my dice heckin' pitch, go check them out. Go buy them. And if you can't buy them, I posted pictures in the official dice chat in the promo, or just go look at them on my shop and follow my shop. All that stuff. So, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Support the pizza god Nicolo. Go get those dice. Those are pretty spicy.
Do it.
Anyway, bye.
Nicolo Pizza Corner!
Come on!
They're so memey. I love them. Little
I-
pizzas in them.
They're so good. They're so stinking cute. Like that phrase, I hope you know, Cody. It's stuck in my head forever. It'll come back. It comes back at random times, just like, oh hey, Nicolo, the pizzas, come on. In my brain.
It was a Futurama thing, and we just, whenever we were making Nicolo, I wanted him to kind of be like a buff version of like a mix between Kino from the second Ninja Turtles movie and Fry. So like he's just like a that's the kind of clothing I wanted to go with, but just like with a big beefy freaking man underneath. And Hoss Delgado.
Once everybody gets back, we'll jump back in. Looks like we got, what, 3 people? Make sure to get your waters. Get them waters in.
I have an apple.
Nice. Hell yeah.
There's an apple in waters.
I might go get a
apple water.
piece of
Apple.
Apple. But Logan's having a stroke.
If you spell Applebee's with all A's, you can. You can say it.
Yeah.
Indeed.
What a good time.
What a good time.
Mm-hmm.
It's about
It's
that
a
time.
good time. It's just a very juicy apple.
That's good.
What kind of apple?
That's a good question. I'd have to ask Anna, because I feel like Anna knows more about this.
Oh, okay.
About apples?
I just remember her eating all those apples. Excuse me, hold on.
Never.
Not pictured here.
Oh God.
Thank you, Logan.
I hated that.
It's
Goodness.
a pale lady gala. I think that's
Oh.
what Anna said when we were playing the Crystal Tiefling game.
Do you mean pink lady gala?
Nay, pale lady. Which
All
is
right.
what- isn't that so smart?
All right.
Cause pale lady, like
Pale lady. Yeah.
yeah. I didn't make it up, so it's
Someone
good.
else did, so it's fine.
It's true. Yeah. It hasn't been tainted with the bread seal of approval.
But have you considered?
Stop it! You're so
Jeez.
gross.
It's just a swallowing sound. I don't know what's so gross about it.
It's so graphic, though. You're gonna get us banned.
It's very
Like-
visceral. It is a very visceral image. Just
It's a
like,
big gulp. It's like when Rukia take the soul pill to like, or like Ichigo swallow the mod soul pill to get the soul out of
That's
the body.
true. That
It
is the same
zooms in on the throat, and you get a.
How come you can just do that on
I just can
command?
see
I
like
hate
the
you.
little.
It's
You know,
air.
like-
You just
Little
swallow
Adam's
like
apple
really
going up and down.
You swallow
Mhm.
like really condensed air is all it is.
I hate that.
I just
You're gonna have
looked
the
in
worst
the chat.
burps.
I just looked in the chat. I was like scrolling up, and I see from King Magic God the I am Jigoku Saga. The village is safe. You're welcome.
Wow!
That's amazing.
Now that's a callback.
Yeah.
Me so
and then the air
happy.
comes back.
Oh, I miss Vogan.
He's fine.
Goodness.
He's fine, probably.
I miss Bogan and Quinn. Fucking left me alone. And got no 69ers. Trying to remember all this shit from session 69 on my own.
Wow, it sounds like you don't love the
Was that
rest of
session
us.
69 or because that 69 is when you guys headed out, wasn't it?
That's
Yeah,
true.
it was like
so it's probably the
session, like,
last
70.
one.
It was like
Probably
71 or
71,
72,
72. Yeah, around there, yeah. Around there.
Around
you
there
get what I'm
that
saying.
What?
Because that's why
Crackhead.
you're the 69ers, because you headed out on 69.
It's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
Very lucky.
It's wild to think of the of the original party. There's just Miriam, Fenris, and Lexi left.
Isn't it? Like, my
Yeah.
god. Oh.
Well, that's
And-
tempting
Oh,
fate.
I mean,
huh?
from
Yep, now
from
we're all
Vogan's
about to fucking
perspective-
die. Thanks.
From Vogan's perspective, he's the only one left.
Yeah.
Wow!
Flux has been around for like 10 episodes short of fucking
Yeah,
100
but we're
episodes.
talking OG.
We're talking
bitch.
OG.
Session 1.
Yeah.
What we talking about?
Wow.
That first table talk.
Can't believe you guys don't love us. Damn.
We
You gotta calm down with the not love, okay?
Wow. Wow. I can't fucking believe you. This is some bullshit. This is some
You know you love
Miriam's
her.
more
You
than
get outta
willing to
here.
love you.
She'll take that friend
Look at that husky.
friend love. That's at the dude. The
I
moment
heard.
I was like, it's a husky. This dragon is a husky, and I refuse to believe anything else.
It's for sure a husky.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
When you get true polymorph and you're like, I'm gonna cause problems on purpose.
I choose war.
I would so deeply love to gain that spell and turn Jigoku Saga into a very angry, like, halfling or something.
Oh, yes.
But he's an object. Oh, yeah, you can. You can, can't you?
The object of my desires.
Damn.
Make
If
it
it's
happen.
true, you can do it to whatever you want.
That's interesting to think about, because like using it on a sentient weapon would just like, oh, that'd be so cool. They're just like, I have legs now.
Well, I guess I wonder then, like, what's the experience with possession?
Mm.
Because, like, you reckon those things are kind of similar. So if you have to get used to, like, someone else's body?
I'd assume that when the difference is you'd be able to exist outside of like being near the weapon, I guess, as well. Like you're kind of tethered to that whenever you're possessing someone, right?
Yes, they would have to probably be.
So it is worth noting, if we're talking about the specifics of this, true polymorph can only target a non-magical object.
Oh.
What's even the point of it?
Time to find a genie and use
Well, it makes
wish.
sense so that you don't like go up to like the hand of Vecna
Sort
and
of
be like, I know
costs
how to hide you. You're a fly now. Go fly.
Go fly of Vecna.
Wow.
Artifacts in general, I feel, would just be immune to such things, anyways.
Yeah. I mean, they are because of that line of text.
Yeah, I mean, even if it didn't exist, just as a DM, my heart would pull me towards. No, you can't do that too.
I know.
The Sword of Goss, or
I'm just talking about Raw though. I would
It's fine,
absolutely
Miriam,
make that
just
decision
create
as well.
spell.
no, you can't hide the Book of Vile Darkness by turning it into a puppy.
The puppy of vile darkness.
Or if you do, I don't know, it immediately becomes fucking Kezef, the fucking death dog.
No, the puppy of vile darkness.
The poppers.
He is the darkness.
The darkness.
Adorable little darkness.
Oh,
Who is the darkness? Who's the darkness?
You are. You are. You're the vile darkness.
This shouldn't happen.
But it is. It's happening, Logan.
Ba 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 ba.
Womp. Listen,
Good
I
old
can't not.
Womp.
I can't not womp when we watch Digimon. It has
true.
to be done, and now it's just part of what I
Womp
do.
We still waiting for Spencer? No, he's there.
Womp womp.
Okay.
I'm here.
Okay.
Oh, he's there.
All right, let's heckin', let's heckin',
Let's
let's
heckin'.
heckin',
Let's
let's heckin', let's go
so
back
far
in.
away from any bingos right now.
Probably.
Anyway, bye.
No
Makes
more
sense.
things, guys.
Also, damn, he's
So yeah, let's jump back in, my guys, since we're all here.
Sure.
You, as I said, you can still see the entire upper plateau, which is itself the size of several hundred feet across. A mostly circular plateau at the top. There are some ridges. There's bits where it's almost as if this was a crater, as if there was like parts of the spire that come up and form almost a bowl around it, but it's not consistent across the entire side, as Fenris could tell you. You guys see this one massive structure that exists in the center of it, held up by these columns that are themselves roughly 50, 60 feet high, and quite large. Now that you're on the ground, you can tell that these massive pillars are themselves, they have about like a 10-foot or 5-foot radius to them. They're quite large, quite tall. They're massive. What do you guys like to do?
Are there any big sticks around?
Are there?
Roll me investigation.
Oh.
You got it.
Can I help him if I know he's looking for big sticks?
I got a 20.
You don't need my help.
Looking around, you do see there is a full fallen tree, and you notice there are no trees up here otherwise.
Does that fallen tree have any branches?
It looks like it's mostly been sheared clean. It's effectively one long log that all the branches and leaves have been pulled off of.
And there's no sign of this tree being uprooted anywhere near here.
You see no holes or stumps. This tree
I
does
like
not-
what you're implying.
This tree did not come
I
through.
love this.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
Damn.
So
I
I'm
can't
not gonna-
throw a tree, unfortunately, so I guess I'll abandon this.
I literally just looked through all my stuff, like, is there anything I can do to throw this?
Right?
I don't
What's the
have a
weight limit on
telekinesis
catapult?
spell.
What's the weight limit on cap?
I don't know.
I think it's like 20 pounds tops or
Yeah,
something.
that sounds right.
There's
Yeah.
no way.
And while
Unfortunately.
there's nothing we can throw, Avi would like to try to scritch the dragon face. Like, you can't get in there. 'cause,
Roll
you know,
animal
scales.
handling.
Let's fucking go.
Uh-oh.
This is not gonna go well.
It
I
hates it. It
believe
bites
in
you.
I lose a hand. I'll grow it back.
Oh my god!
Oh no.
Much
It's not your
like
dice, baby.
much like
Do it.
jerky in times of old, you find no real success with it.
Wow.
Avi just can't interact with animals at all.
No, Jerky loves Avi.
Oh, okay.
Jerky, like, Avi and
Took a
Jerky
while,
are
though.
good. It took a while, but eventually I got that 16. Yes, I remember what I rolled. I don't know why.
That's fine.
Good boy.
Thanks for the
Or,
ride.
like, tag checks the underside of the dragon. I can't tell.
It's like, I don't know what I'm looking for.
I have no idea what I'm looking for.
But any of us have any idea what we're looking for, Logan?
Oh my.
The dragon
Stop staring at the dragon's genitals.
Group of us
I don't know if
underneath
I
the
am.
dragon, like, what's going on?
I ain't doing shit.
Maybe we should leave the dragon be for now and make our way
Lead to
through.
I head towards the moonlight spotlight area.
Heading after Takagi.
Yeah.
Before we head out, can I do like a quick, like 360 and kind of clock which things I don't recognize of the pillars and stuff?
So there's about a total of about 20 of these pillars going around this massive circular temple. 12 of them look to have been the Eidolons. Some of them are weathered down. They're the statues that you mostly recognize, as well as some that you haven't seen as commonly but do recognize. The Eidolons of Cahulus are included here, as well as reliefs of the Eidolons of the Strikelands, which are mostly weathered down. A lot of them are. The one of Tequin exists here. They do look slightly different, slightly more ornate, with more detail than modern interpretations of them. And as you look at them, you notice that they all have details that are slightly more humanoid. Well, whereas Amir, for example, is normally depicted as this minotaur-like tree, the relief of them here seems to be this still pretty exceptional looking, but appears to just be a minotaur. Like, that is clearly got the same features, but you don't notice the same tree-like features attached to it. Similarly, the one of Tequin doesn't look quite as deific. It appears to be just two twins carrying instruments.
I'm guessing no pale lady or anything like that.
Roll me investigation.
Oh.
Me?
Yeah, well, you specifically. You said you were looking.
Yes, I figured. Cody just asked the question.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, it's rough.
You do know what you're looking for specifically.
I'm squinting so hard, Logan. I'm hands on my hips. I'm like looking hard. If that pushes you in any decision-making direction.
Wow.
I'm looking hard. Ooh.
Blink, blink.
Ooh.
As you search around, you see that there is the Knights of the Summer Sky, which is what you know to be the Eidolons of Retia. There's the 4 of those pillars, and then next to them, there is a pillar that seems to have the relief of what looks like a more deific godly figure. Looks to be this knight wearing, you can't tell the material of the armor, but you actually recognize them from certain reliefs and images you've seen before. You recognize them as the same entity that made and wielded the Zodiac Slayer.
I'd cringe at that, remembering my relationship with the Zodiac Slayer, however short it was.
The next 4 of them, as you continue to look around, appear to be what seem like the Eidolons of Cahulus. But as you look at them, you do notice one thing in particular. You notice that the relief of Lushu, who is normally depicted as somewhat Quetzadrian. They look Quetzadrian, but they have hair of this like billowing flame and whatnot. They are depicted as what looks to be either an elf or a half-elf, with a fox included in the relief that seems to be just this pet fox that's with them. They're not depicted as a Quetzadria, but otherwise you can tell that they have the same roguish pirate queen-like aesthetic that Lushu is often associated with, including a relief of this gunblade-like weapon that Lushu is known to carry.
Oh, cool.
As you look at it,
probably. No.
as you look at it, you also note that the armor that they're wearing. Oh, good. Thanks, Streamlabs.
Oh no.
Oh no.
People at home, I'm about to restart Streamlabs. Those that are watching the YouTube side, I am going to hit no to stop it because it just decided to crash, but it should still be recording. There is going to be a cut. I apologize. People at home, we will be right back.
We'll come back and work.
Dude.
Woo! Woo!
For some reason, when I hit record, it also does the confirm go live thing. Anyways, so there we go. We're back. What's up? Our stuff crashed. We're back now. Continuing where we left off. I'll have to mute those later. So, a question was raised in the meantime there that I'll actually answer. The weapon, the gunblade they're holding, does not, because you guys have made this a guess that what Hirohito is carrying on his hip is the other Constelliquary of Lushu. I will note the blade that Hirohito carries and the gunblade that appears to be being carried by this statue do not look like each other.
Oh.
The one that is being carried by this statue is much longer. It is a weapon that Lushu is commonly depicted with in certain descriptions of them. Fenris, since you're the one looking at them, can you please roll me history?
I would ever be delighted.
Okay. Because it does have a name, and you might know it.
Dropping a 19.
Got an 8. That's an 18.
Good.
That's pretty good. All right, give me 1 second.
I like history.
I'm going to dig up the specific name for you. That Gunblade has a name, historically. Oddly,
I can't wait to tell
the
no one.
Constellaquaries are more of a secret than it is. There are some items that are associated with the Eidolons.
The Gunblade is called Squall. You're welcome.
Damn.
1 second, I am...
No, it's
The
Leon.
pew pew sword. Duh.
Oh my god, fuck you, Cody.
Where are you?
What?
Where are you?
Nice.
Where are you? I'm making sure I note this properly. That weapon is commonly referred to historically as Seeking Solace.
Oh.
It is a much longer, more rifle-like gunblade compared to the pistol-like gunblade that Hirohito carries, and historically, you did roll an 18, it is known to have this cinnabar, like this red gemstone that its blade is made out of. It is not similar to the weapon being carried by Hirohito. Now, what I was noting
Yes.
is that the armor that they're wearing, which is not the armor they are commonly depicted with in modern reliefs of them, matches what Miriam is wearing.
That we knew. Yeah.
Yes.
Ooh.
Hey, Miriam.
Yeah?
Here.
What's
Like,
up?
do a little finger, like, come here.
Oh my.
She has not turned around or anything. She's still looking up at the statue. Hey, look. Same armor, that's all.
As you continue to look around these. So there's the Eidolons of Cahulas that are here. And then the next pillar separating them appears to be this, not a figure that you recognize or have ever seen before. It is this coiling serpentine figure. The entire pillar almost just looks like a coiling iteration of this serpent that has this really thick carapace and this monstrous looking head. You've never seen any depiction of them. You don't understand them. Roll me history. I think it was mentioned once ever. So you may recall.
Come on, big money, no!
That's a nat 1.
Oh!
You did roll a 10.
Yeah, and nat ones don't mean absolute failures.
Right?
don't know.
Not yet.
So,
It's true.
not
Not
yet.
yet.
Silence.
Whenever you talked to Aristes, when he first appeared, he briefly mentioned certain deities that had existed before. And I believe I'm either giving away information you don't have, or I'm correctly recalling it, maybe either. He might have mentioned that there was among them this world serpent-like deity that is supposedly coils around the world. In a very Ouroboros, Jormungandr style
Right.
existence. But beyond that, you don't know anything about it. The next depictions that you see as you continue to move around, you would have passed by at this point 10 reliefs. The next ones that you pass by appear to be the Eidolons of the Strikelands, which you haven't seen depictions of commonly. As you go around, though, you notice that one of them looks to be this very intricate knight, and I'd like you to roll me, could you roll me perception, Fenris?
I sure can. The amount I want to fix my fucking... Oh well, with disadvantage I go.
I know, unfortunately it is what it is.
Oh,
16.
Luckily these
pretty
are all
good.
skills
Good.
I'm good at. These are all
Yeah.
things you're good at. Keep asking me to do things
You
I'm good at.
recognize
What
the
is
telltale signs of what you know to be the possibly fictional Eidolon Kopetter. But its depiction here is different. Normally it's depicted in modern lore as this, like, heavily armored knight, this gigantic, fearsome warrior, almost this gladiatorial giant god. The way it is depicted here, however, looks far more like a very intricate-looking warforged. It has certain telltale signs that it doesn't resemble Flux. Flux is a bit odd as far as Warforged go, but it has the telltale signs and like similar faceplate and body proportions to most Warforged that you've seen, which have a certain uniformity to their design. And it appears to somewhat resemble them, except it's more eloquent. It looks both more battle-scarred and like it was built with more complicated armor, with this almost paladin-like look to it in terms of how eloquent its armor plating is.
Does this, like, give me, from what Flux described, the Warforged, like the big Warforged, that...
The giant construct they've been working on, it does not match the description.
Okay.
But as that stands out to you among those. As you continue to look at them, you finally arrive at the 15th of the pillars that you pass. And this 15th pillar does look to be a relief of their hands clasped together in prayer and eyes closed. You do see what appears to be the Pale Lady.
Hey!
Heck yeah.
At the end of this set of them. At the end of the set of the Eidolons of the Strikelands.
So, like, grouped with them?
The way they've been arranged so far, starting where you were, is you could find the 4 Eidolons of the Knights of the Summer Sky, the ones of Retia, and then you saw what you now believe, what the group has come to believe to be a Fucus. And then the next 4 after that, you saw that they were the Eidolons of Cahulus, which you then saw this world serpent-like depiction, and then you saw the next 4 were the Eidolons of the Strikelands, and then after them was the Pale Lady.
It's its own separate thing. Okay.
Well, yeah, it's just the way they're lined around. These ones seem to split those ones off as if they're like almost like a chapter marker among these pillars.
Like a bookend.
Yeah, like one that's like potentially either some kind of resemblance or over the other 4, almost.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
And the ones that stand beside them appear to be somewhat different. The ones after that, the 5 that remain, you don't really recognize as you look across them. They appear to be these monstrous figures, these titanic, huge things of various descriptions. Taguchi, just out of pure curiosity, would you have been, if Fenris wandered off to start circling this massive temple, would the group have gone with, this is for the whole group, not for Tag.
I'm sure we would have waited.
Absolutely.
For Fenris.
Okay.
Yeah, if she would have like been
Yeah.
off like for long enough, he would have gone over to her probably.
Taguchi, could you please roll me investigation?
I'm pretty good at these.
I'm
pretty good at these.
Nice.
My God.
What's your second 19 today?
As you circle them, you guys don't really recognize most of these other 5, I should say other 4, inhuman ones. There appears to be this one that looks like this massive corrupt relief of this wolf that seems to not have much of a solid form to it. There's another one that appears to be this large, various armed, titanic-looking giant figure that is made to have skin that resembles stone, and you see the attempt at creating a relief of flames coming out of parts of its body, as difficult as that is to capture in stone. But Taguchi, when you eventually set your eyes upon one of them, you pause, and you come to realize that you have seen its features before, as you see what appears to be one that is this almost serpentine, centipede-like individual that coils around one of these pillars. It has various insectoid legs coming out of it. Its face is this massive skull that itself is made out of all these minor bits of bone, and it has this undead look to it, and you come to realize that it resembles what was being unearthed by Satsumuru.
Woo!
Ooh.
push it over.
You push over the
Oh my God.
the 5-foot radius, 60-foot tall pillar that is helping to keep up a temple.
He's basically Hercules.
Yeah, I do it.
Yeah.
Very
That's it. I
strong.
can't.
We throw a stick into it. The dragon headbutts it over.
Yeah.
You come to recognize that the source of the wave of undeath that turned Satsumuru into the unique form of vampire that she is, that turned you into what you are and killed most people, originated from this, and it looks to be the thing that was being dug out of the glacier where it appears to lay dormant or dead. You could never tell.
Mm-hmm. I hate this thing.
You're growling at that one. Do you know what it is? Because I frankly don't, and that's
Upsetting.
a lot. Not just turns embarrassed. Not upsetting. Definitely upset.
Did Satsumuru say what it was to me, or
She
were we
didn't
just
know.
kind of digging it up? Okay, yeah.
She was investigating it.
Mm-hmm.
Are you all right, Agachi?
This thing, this thing killed me.
Oh,
I push it over.
we shove it like this. I'm kidding.
This thing turned me into what I am, and also Satsumuru into a vampire.
Really?
Oh,
That's what you
We were
all
investigating this glacier that this thing was encapsulated in.
Mm.
We were digging it out, and I had unleashed this wave of undeath, killing most people there, but turning myself and Satsumuru into what we are.
Huh.
Seems you had unearthed
So-
something rather ancient.
Seems that way.
Indeed.
We don't
Given
really
that-
know what it was. We just found it, and Satsumuru wanted to just investigate it, find out what it was.
Given that the other columns here depict Eidolons, was the thing that turned you some forgotten god?
Possibly. I have my own running theory, if you don't mind me testing it out on you all.
Of course.
well, are you gonna wait? Are you gonna
Not
tell us what it is, or are
literally.
you gonna heart us? Okay,
No.
Yeah, you can-
No. I'm just bending your ear for a moment to listen.
okay,
Not literally, Lexi.
okay.
Something I observed here is that most of the gods that we know are depicted a little differently than usual. And at first I thought that might be a locational interpretation, because, different regions interpret their gods differently.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually a wonderful phenomenon, but I won't bore you all with that. But then, as we ventured further and I saw some more of the pillars, perhaps this is almost like a time capsule in some ways.
What do you mean?
The remaining
Well-
two that I have not described, just to
Oh,
complete
yes.
the circuit. One of them is weathered. It is difficult to find details on it, but it looks like whatever it was, it's not so much one form as this one pillar seems to be depicting various different iterations of different almost Lovecraftian horrors that all seem to be separate from each other, like a swarm of don't let your mind wander to like, Cthulhu and tentacles, but more just these eldritch alien visages of various descriptions that all look like they defy expectation, many of which are defined by many eyes running along their bodies. And then the
I
final
was literally about to ask if that looked anything like the thing I saw whenever I cured my blindness in the beginning.
No, it did not look like that. And then the final pillar, which looks like it was constructed with less care than the others. The final pillar among all of them appears to depict this rather scraggly looking, what you can see to be a tiefling that has skin that almost has a stony quality to it. they look to be a mage, and you see that they have their hand. One hand is like reaching out in front of them on this relief, and there is a gem floating above it, and you can see other gems depicted, other sockets where large gems may have been fitted to represent things that have since fallen out or been stolen, but the sockets remain empty. But there is a series of them around it as this tiefling, this male tiefling, seems to just be holding out their hand as if presenting one of these gemstones.
I mimic the pose.
Oh.
Does it look like
Do I pull it off?
Miriam?
It does not look like Miriam. Sorry, so what do you ask, Aaron? Sorry?
Oh, I just said, do I pull it off, guys?
Well, yeah.
Strangely, no.
No, you need gems in your hand.
Mm-hmm.
I pick up Lexi.
The place where the gem would be is an empty socket.
Perfect.
Wow.
as you're holding Lexi. Perfect, you did it.
Mean.
Strange temple.
Interesting.
Might be able to ask. Might be able to ask.
I don't know much about all of your gods. I didn't assume you had so many. 20 seems a bit much.
Well, a lot of these are from different areas. For example, these are from the Strike Lands. These are Coolan in nature, and
they are pretty cool.
Wow.
Just stops. Gives
to reinforce their names. The sets of them are referred to as the Knights of the Summer Sky, the Cahulian Fellowship of the Deep Water, or just Fellowship of Deep Water.
The Fellowship of the Ring.
Then the Strike Lands Eidolons are named collectively the Sentinels of the Twilight Authority.
Oh.
And that's Sentinels of Twilight Authority? Is that what it is?
Sentinels of the Twilight Authority.
Okay.
Often shortened to simply Twilight Authority.
And this is the Twilight Authority. And I have explained all these groups in great detail to all of you.
So let me just get this straight. You work for a devil, and you have no idea
Don't even care. Not
about
even
the
the
forces
slightest.
of the universe that may or may not oppose them.
Not even the slightest do I care.
Why do you not care?
I almost have to respect that. That's like a commitment to not giving a fuck that I just can't do.
The only deity that I know anything about is Lady Fierna.
It's a little pathetic, but you know.
Deity, my bottom foot.
Oh.
I only know a little bit about gods.
Though with that little that you have told me just now, since you just said you explained everything in detail, why is there a fifth in each of these groups? It looks as if there are 4 here, then, at that point, if we take the pattern into account, that are like 5th versions to each of these 4 groups. The number 4 seems very interesting in that, as that would mean there are then 4 of them over these 4 groups that are aforementioned, not a part of them, at least in your usual outlook of them, correct?
Well, just to understand what Cody's saying a little better, is there a 5th one for every group of 4?
So
Like,
based
are
on your
there 4
knowledge
grouped
of
together
them,
and then
there's
one?
like the Knights of the Summer Sky, and then one, a Fucus.
Okay.
And then there's the Fellowship of Deep Water, and then there's the Serpent, and then there's the Twilight Authority, and then there's the Pale Lady, and then there's the 4 monstrous ones, and then the Tiefling with the gems.
It seems that these four that are the 5th of each of these, are very interesting. They stand out, do they not?
That they do. That's something I didn't even observe. Good eye. Perhaps at a time they work together. I'm really pulling at straws.
The one out of every one of them that seems even more suspicious is this one, this tiefling here. If that is the case, and we think that there are a 5th to each 4, these great, titanic, monstrous beings, and then this small tiefling that looks as if it wasn't taken much care to create, It seems out of place very much. And again, these beings of what you said, these Twilight Authority, they have these sort of large fightery aesthetics to them, and then this lady here with she seems to be praying. It seems each of them have one that is very succinctly different than the others. It's very interesting.
Logan,
perhaps the
question.
lord of this place would know more.
Sorry to interrupt, Cody. That was my beat.
No, that's fine. That's fine. I was just.
What say you, Hayden?
Pontificating. The size of the indentation for the gemstone above the little tiefling's hand, does it look about the size of the star ruby that I have?
These various reliefs are huge. Like, they're each like 30 feet tall. The tiefling is disproportionate to a normal tiefling. You could fit probably Lexi into each of those sockets.
Okay, I wasn't sure. I just wanted to make sure I had the right picture. Otherwise,
so
my brain was
correct with Miriam holding Lexi.
True.
Okay, I just wanted to ask to make sure I was picturing it correctly. All right, cool.
Try to climb in.
Aw, the
Lexi,
cutest.
if you see one that calls to you and seems like it's your shape, don't go.
Perhaps the host of this place would know more about all of this.
Maybe we should go and meet with him then.
Shall we?
Fenris will look up at the pale lady one more time before nodding.
No.
I will say, Fenris, you put it in a lot better terms than I've ever heard it, so perhaps they are somewhat more interesting than I gave them credit for.
Tag kicks the bug.
Well, if you have
Except
any
for that
questions,
one. Kaguchi doesn't like that one.
Well, I have a feeling those creatures might have a... It's besides the point. It's all rattling around my head. I'll figure it out one day. Come on.
Oh, can I do just a quick divine sense just while we're in this area filled with all the statues?
Yeah, sure. I mean, you can't get the pillars in it because, like, this place has a massive circumference. You guys have been, like, walking around this, like, courtyard on the outside to see these things. But that said, you don't detect anything from where you are.
Okay. No evil feeling from the bug?
No.
Good.
It made of rock.
Good.
It damn rock.
No evil rock.
No, it rock.
It rock. All right.
It may
You're
be
good
marble.
now, rock.
Who
Who knows?
Just, Logan, I don't know if this would call for a check or not, but would it make sense to assume that the gods that weren't depicted the way that they are now, that this is possibly a temple from, like, the past before they came into their full fruition?
I don't
Would
know.
I be
Could
able
you
to believe
assume that?
Well, I am.
All
Okay,
right.
good talk.
I don't know.
Thank you,
Can
DM.
you go to the bathroom?
Sounds to me like you're assuming that.
You're right, I am! I do assume. That's me. That's my tone.
Amazing.
As you walk in towards this temple, as I assume you guys do, as you pass by the pillars and head to the center of the what now feels less like a temple and more like a just a massive, almost like audience chamber, you see that there's a ring of steps that goes around the outside of this place that goes down into a lower area. You can see there is a floor that may once have been resplendent, but appears to be lined with brass tiles that is about 100 feet wide, and in the center of it, this massive reflecting pool that is maybe a foot deep, maybe 2 feet deep from what you can tell, that the water on it, no matter what light it catches, seems to reflect back with this rainbow hue. As you guys head down, various lights begin flickering on around the area, just floating in the air, of various colors, lining it.
I enjoy the pride pool.
In the center, you see the water begin to swirl and shift, slowly moving in this circular pattern until this relatively shallow water becomes a whirlpool that kicks up and begins to rise up out of the water with volume that does not match the container, the pool that it was in before. In the middle of this massive, swirling body of water, you see a single mode of light grow. It ends up expanding out to about 10-foot circumference and rises up as the water seems to raise up around it and swirl, and you just hear, "You certainly kept me waiting! Did you have a good look at my workshop? Are you impressed?"
Logan.
Yeah.
Logan.
Yes.
Yeah.
When we came into this place, when we came into this whole area, did we not come in because of a big swirling thing of water?
No?
I think we
Underwater.
didn't we?
Was it? Oh, it was
Underwater.
underwater.
Oh,
Okay.
oh, you mean
Yeah.
Honokuni?
Yeah.
Sort of.
Okay. I was just like, looking around at it, this being all suspicious.
You fell
It's
into
probably not true.
You
but...
fell into water that you were told was actually the condensed mists of the Shadowfell. Yes.
I was just wondering, because yeah.
It's so metal.
No, it's fair. It's fair. It's really cool.
As it begins to swirl, you hear this, and you see the shadow of a figure with a cloak billowing behind them, arms crossed, floating in the center. You see these arcane symbols appearing behind them, and this massive, almost a shadow of an eye opens and casts light in your direction as spotlights, almost as if coming down from the moon, light up under each of your feet.
Is he Gygax posing?
He's not Gynax posing, no.
Gynax, sorry.
Though I guess Gygax posing
Gary
feels
Gygax
like
posing.
it should be a thing in D&D, but it's not. Gygax
too bad.
posing, I suppose, would be having vaguely problematic opinions about historic figures.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Excellent! If you're just about done gawking at my workshop, then, and you see the water splits apart, and you see floating there this individual, as the water stills, as it splits, the water around him seems to freeze in place and goes into slow motion as it swirls around him. He has an outfit that is various colors, like various streaming ribbons of cloth that wrap around him. There's sections of plate. He's wearing some armor. He is wearing vambraces that are silver lined with these gold elven patterns. He's wearing this rich mantle, this amazing looking cloak that billows around him that looks incredibly well kept. This collar of golden spikes rises up around his neck and comes up to about his ears. You can tell this individual appears to be an elf, but they have an age to them that is not distinctly elven, as if the natural beauty that elves typically carry until the day they die has almost been discarded. And you see these red lines running up their neck, up their face, twisting on their cheeks, running up their eyes, and coming to a point on their forehead, which, as I'm sure, I don't know if I've already said it in my flurry of words, I will note, a head that has no hair upon it, Q-Bread.
Bald!
There you go.
As you see this individual staring down at you from about 20 feet in the air.
He's not
Amazing.
wearing a Tommy Bahama. This is bullshit.
Bald Doctor Strange.
Oh my god, it is Bald Doctor Strange.
Question for you, Logan.
Yeah.
I don't know why that tickled me. The lines going up his face, are they reminiscent of like cell shades?
They're just red markings. They don't have the same metallic reflections.
Okay, that was my
hers do.
question, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I'm happy to finally be able to meet this round of hunted. That is who you are, right? You're not someone else that has just invaded my workshop.
No, that's who we are. We are the hunted. Well,
some of us.
most of us.
Some
of us?
us.
Half
My
of us.
lawyer advises me to say that I am, in fact, one of the hunted.
Excellent.
Oh.
He snaps his fingers, and all the water that had frozen in the air around him just suddenly, unceremoniously falls down behind him. All the lights turn off, and the giant eye behind him closes and vanishes. He just starts slowly shifting down through the air, hovering towards you. He lands.
I like your show.
Thank you.
Claps
He's doing a
little.
tiny little applause.
I
Definitely.
am Gilfix of Kyoha, unfortunate prisoner of Honokuni, largest thorn in the side of the table, and the greatest wasted potential you will ever meet.
Oh.
I'm sure you have questions for me,
Many.
and I only have one for you. He waves his hand. Miriam, you feel a tug at your clothes as if your armor tries to like pull itself up slightly, not with great force, but just it flutters, like the cape on your arm flutters and you move forward. Avi, you see Vox Victoria and its scabbard almost begin to move out. Reflexively you grab it, but it tries to move out of its scabbard. And the hammer of Constantinian Winter shifts and begins to float briefly as Fenris, I assume you do the same as you instinctively grab it. Why in the world would you bring those in here?
Didn't really know we were coming.
You three are in trouble.
What else is there?
Look back at Nemric.
What's wrong with them bringing them in here?
Oh, it's just such a waste. Everything that ends up here stays here and never gets to go anywhere.
Well, we are working our way out. So
Yeah, sure you are.
No, we are.
Mm-hmm.
we've taken care of 4 of the hunters.
Oh, I believe you.
And oh, the team.
Does he?
Does he believe?
Does he believe?
He is rolling his eyes at you.
Oh.
I'm starting to think you don't believe me.
I believe you, I just don't think it matters.
Mm.
Well, why doesn't it matter?
Well, what are you gonna do? Kill them all and ask to leave?
Yeah.
I think that was the plan.
Good luck with that.
Yes.
Oh. Do they not actually grant that?
I don't know.
Ah. Helpful.
Then what is the issue?
People go into the mist, they don't come back. Sometimes people win. They ask to go into the mist, they go into the mist, they don't come back. From my perspective, it's all the same.
So,
But doesn't that mean they get to go home because they don't come back?
I don't know, why don't you walk out into the mist? If you don't come back, we'll assume you made it home.
I'm not walking out in the mist.
Yeah, right? Because you don't think you'll make it home.
Well, it's because I don't know if I will.
Yes, that's right.
there's also no way of knowing.
Well, there is one way of knowing.
Well,
Yeah,
of
walk out
course,
into the
but
mist.
then you can't communicate
Yeah,
to
walk
the other
into the
side.
mist.
Oh,
So
I
the
was
other
talking about
side
the
will
one that
never
can go in
know.
and out.
She
Him.
points at Nemric and looks at Gelfus like, he's got a point.
Oh. So Tiki?
What say
was
you
it?
of this man?
Satiki.
We know he leaves and comes back often. Or we have heard.
Yes, he does. That is because the Lord of his land and the Lord of this land have allowed him to move between the two.
Who's the Lord
So
of his
you
land?
believe he leaves and comes back?
Fucking, how did you get here and you don't know who the Lord of this land is?
No, I mean his land. Not
Oh,
this
I
land.
don't know. Some pharaoh.
Huh.
I am so confused
I
right
missed-
now.
I'm
What
also very
happened?
confused.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Aaron, you get it, right? Cool.
Y'all the only two that ever fucking get it. God damn it.
Yeah, 'cause they have like
Share
50
with the
notebooks
class, you
about
nerd.
this
Like,
shit.
Jesus Christ.
Y'all remember the fucking coffin in the fucking Bastille?
No! I don't remember anything.
Alright, cool, never mind then.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh!
I like it. There you go. There it is.
Okay.
Well, shit.
Huh.
We should have let him out.
Fuck.
Too late now.
Oopsie whoopsie. Yep.
Either way.
So,
If you don't believe that they will potentially let you out, then why go against them at all if it's so futile?
Because I hate them.
All right.
Because they bother me.
I can respect that.
Because
Fair
I'm
enough.
stuck here and they won't let me out. And they say they can't, and I'm not satisfied with that answer.
I respect that.
That is a interesting. Are you trapped in here intentionally?
No, I'm here because I fucking love the fucking summer here. What do you think? Of course I'm
I'm
trapped here.
so sorry.
You're very angry.
Come on, Fenris.
Nobody wants to be here because it's nice.
Not.
You think I'm being a philanthropist? You think I'm here to help people? You think, oh, I'm gonna
My
go trap
question is
myself
if
in a
you are
domain of dread. I'm
contained-
gonna go help people. You just see him like wagging his hands in the air as he talks. Look, go help
Fenris will
there's
stop
some
talking.
elves that don't even know what taste is. You think I'm gonna go risk my endless potential for that?
I lean over to Tag and just say, and we've sure run into some eccentrics today, haven't we?
You are my absolute favorite person I've met here.
Every new person you meet is your new favorite person you've met here.
No. This one's for true.
Were you dragged in here with the hunted?
I don't even remember how I ended up here.
Been a long time then.
I was doing some cool magic.
I believe it.
I love that. I love that for you.
That's wonderful. I guess.
I too want to do cool magic.
Yeah, it's pretty rad.
Rad.
It's pretty radical.
That was so long ago now. Oh, what a tragedy. Why can't they just let me leave?
Because they're dicks.
They're real
Total
dicks.
So, if you've you had us come here, did you not?
Yes, because I had to give you a piece of my mind about taking some of the Eidolons' weapons into a place like this where they're never gonna see the light of the fucking sun again. That's not true. You'll die, and then the sun will not come out, but there will be light for some reason, because this place is nonsense!
This place is nonsense.
Yeah.
It is
Beans.
quite the conundrum.
I thought it would turn back to day after we left. Or
It does.
died.
But there's no sun.
Oh, that's even weirder.
Yes.
Oh, I hate that.
And then no
Where does
moon.
the light come from?
Yeah, right!
This is fascinating.
It'd be fascinating if it wasn't so mundane. Like, ooh, fuck it, I could the power over the terrible little pocket dimension I get to control. What am I gonna do with this thing? I can mold to my very whims. I'm gonna make it bright, not tell anybody why. This place is stupid.
I
It's
agree.
like it's made by a child.
No, it's not made by that incompetent. No, it's not.
Wow.
Made by his blade.
The swordsman?
Yes.
No.
I don't know how any of that
I don't
shit
know who
works.
made it, but no.
Hmm.
What do you think
Wait,
he did?
Brent.
You think he just spontaneously developed the power to create an entire world for himself?
Fucked if I
Maybe.
know.
I don't know how this stuff
Well,
works.
Well,
we
not
were
like
able
that.
to find something that does show some sort of magical tampering with things that has to do with this game. Have you ever seen Beneath the Bastille?
No.
When we were there,
Interesting
we
stuff.
saw what was essentially what we could only assume was the almost the kind of catalyst of this game. A bunch of mirrors that had depictions in them that we believe to be connected to the hunted and the people of the table. We assume that that's where the ritual might be somewhat originated in, but we had no magical knowledge or anything else that could possibly mess with it.
Okay.
I was just asking. It does not seem like something that either of them
What are you gonna do?
could
Blow it
have
up?
done. Well, I was.
It's already
mentioning it.
underwater.
Well, the ritual's still going.
Wrench.
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't you say, when you were speaking to the young lord, that for a brief moment, after one side wins the hunt or something, he can affect the outside world?
Yeah,
so
that's
it's
what
not
he told me.
briefly? Alright. Well then, maybe, should we win, we can ask for this elf to get out, maybe?
It
I mean-
still doesn't
Oh,
bring out
and
his,
wander out into the mist, get permission to go
yeah.
and die? I don't think so. No, that's fine.
All right, it was just an offer.
Well, it's a silly offer,
Hmm.
frankly.
I
Thank you
see.
for your opinion, but no.
Sorry for
What I'm gonna need you to do
Hmm.
is win, if you want. Then wish for your weapons to be cast out into the astral seas. I don't know, they'll pop up somewhere fun. But I need those to get
no.
out.
I'm actually here looking for this one's sister weapon.
Yeah, we think we know who has it.
Oh, the Tiberius barrel knife.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Hirohito has it.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Avi looks fucking
He
victorious.
takes a second, he's like, oh, shit,
Oh.
did I just... 1 second, and he traces some symbols in the air and sweeps his hand across them. You see all the lights go out, the moon goes out, and this cone of darkness appears around the entire temple. Yeah, I'll keep you out.
Oh.
Well done, Avi.
Right on 2 fucking accounts. This way you go. Fucking listen to me.
Can I kill that guy?
Hmm?
He's not gonna give it to me.
No, he's
Sorry,
not, you're right.
Hey, maybe you can ask the young lord for it.
Yeah, but then he's not gonna let me leave, and I got shit to do.
That's true.
Maybe you could win, maybe you could ask for it. And then ask for it and the others to be thrown out of here. You don't have any of the gemstones in here, do you?
If we did, how would you feel about it?
How bad?
Why?
We are
It's
just
not
hitting
like it wasn't-
everything off the checklist, aren't we?
Those were so hard to make! Why did you bring it here?
Wait, what?
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
see him
whoa, whoa.
Grab his head and turns, and he walks back towards the pool, muttering to himself.
Avi is
Hold on.
following him.
I pursue as well.
Yeah, we
What do
follow
you
him.
mean they were so hard to make?
Fucking, what do you think? You know how hard it is to jam a piece of a soul of a being that's already tethered to another plane inside of a... so they can, stupid, make a curtain to keep fucking everywhere where they gotta be. Goddamn. Like, as you approach him, Fenris, he looks at you. He squints at you. Do I know you? No, you're nobody.
I know you. I squint. Do I know him?
Cut to 200 years earlier, this guy just beating the crap out of Fenris.
Do I don't remember you, but
Fenris, roll insight.
okay.
I want a brain blaster.
I'm getting a brain blast. Am I? Oh,
You might
oh,
need
I
it.
am.
Take that.
You'll
Oh,
need it.
load. Okay, I won't. Okay, here we go. That's the
There
second
is
nat
something
19 I've dropped
vaguely
today.
familiar about him.
You look very, very familiar.
So do you.
Hmm.
How fucking dare you?
What?
What?
She's gonna like blink and sit up straight. What? What?
You all have. Oh, you have the Constellaquaries. Maybe. You tried to rob me, didn't you? Yeah, before you came into here, you all must have come at me out there.
No, that would
That
violate.
doesn't make sense, you're all alive.
As a
Like
cleric of
you.
Tequin, I do not
Right.
engage in petty robbery.
This is like kind of like roughly. This is kind of where I wanted to be when I got into magic-y stuff.
Okay.
I could see it.
But there's like, it's like at the back, in the front, at the tip of the.
I don't know Kahoolian music. Whatever you're doing is weird.
You sure describing a lot of different
You say you're
fucking
not here to
places.
try to rob me? You didn't try to rob me? But how do you explain that? And he, like, puts his hand out towards Vox Victoria. No,
This
the
was-
more I think about it, this seems targeted.
No, these were given to me by the former lords of my city.
Those words you...
Oh?
What city?
Summergrass?
What's that?
Probably after your time.
Probably.
Hey, so you really? So the holder of Vox Victoria comes by, they seek me out, they find themselves in this terrible place, and they're not here to try to take back the only thing that can unlock yet more of that thing's power. Ooh, I should kill you.
Oh,
Ooh,
please
you
do it.
got...
I'll have to try and
Don't
stop
do
you.
that.
I wouldn't.
Like that you added try.
Yeah, I mean, I assume I'll die, but I'll do it anyways.
Don't you
Could
fucking
you-
dare.
Could you explain that whole unlocking more power thing?
Oh, sure, yeah, try to trick me into showing you. Yeah,
But you can't even
It's not,
do
a
it.
it's not a trick if you know about it.
I'm like you don't already know. He reaches into his robe and he pulls out a small green gemstone, holds it up. Explain this then, yeah! He like holds it up and waves it in front of Avi. Yeah! Give you some ideas?
Oh.
This is what you're after? Come on, come get it! He like puts it in his fist and puts his fists up at you. I'll fucking take you.
I lean over the tag again.
Oh my goodness.
I lean over the tag again and just go, so this guy's just showing us everything, huh?
I'll knock you out. I won't even use magic. I'll punch you out.
I believe that you could, man, but I'm not. I didn't even know you fucking had that.
Okay, I don't remember. I don't know where everyone went, but did one of you guys like mess with this dude when the pale lady threw you back in time?
No, I spoke to
No.
my mother.
No, I know
The
where
what?
you went.
The what did what?
Fenris!
Went back in time.
Roll me.
Yes.
Roll me an intelligence check.
Oh shit.
Hey, can I have that gemstone?
No, fuck off.
No!
Why not?
An intelligence check or an intelligence save?
Check.
Okay.
And DC's not very high.
Oh.
I'm very,
Lux.
very exhausted.
Lux, you wanna-
I'm on it. Flux, do it.
Thank
Flux,
you.
Flux, please.
I have a plus.
You're the only way we can
This
combat
doesn't even have this.
Brain blast!
As soon
Okay,
as
here
he
we
says
go.
it's a low DC, it's like she's gonna roll a 1.
Yep. Yep.
Yep, see?
It was 10.
Look at all those ones.
You don't
was gonna be
remember
low.
him, but
Good job,
Fenris. As soon as the time heist situation is brought up, you recall that whenever that was going on, where you were sent back to was the attack on your temple,
It's
where
fucking Raleigh.
that primal gemstone was destroyed.
That gemstone he's holding right now?
Yeah.
And Raleigh looked like Raleigh when I saw him in my Raleigh flashback on
Yep.
the Raleigh day of the Raleigh.
The Raleigh.
On the day of the Rolkening.
Raleigh.
There's no way this is Raleigh.
You don't know.
That'd be so funny.
Hell yeah.
Shit.
No, that's Vogan's dad.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
obviously, bald is hereditary.
Yep.
He just is a little more washed out. I remember you, but I don't. But I know that stone. I saw that explode. I know I did.
You saw what?
I saw that stone. This makes no sense.
What do you mean you saw this explode? It is in my hand presently.
Yeah,
Well,
no,
yes,
explain.
but I was at the Temple of Tequin,
Oh.
and
Good for them.
there was
It's a nice pull.
it's a fabulous temple. I really
It's
Anyway.
Continue, Fenris.
Yes. I was there, and then I saw someone was trying to steal the stone. Someone I now understand was Raleigh. I know I didn't tell you. It's okay. it's alright. I'll get him when I get him. And that stone was destroyed.
What? Who destroyed it?
Sorry, this was a long time ago, Logan.
It was
Was it
is what she's saying.
was it Raleigh himself, like in?
No,
as
Raleigh
the
had
dude?
it and was fleeing, and another individual who was firing lightning
Oh yes!
everywhere.
Oh my God! Wait a minute! Wasn't it a fucking tiefling
Yes.
that I saw at my temple?
Oh.
Oh my God!
Oh yeah.
Sorry,
It's
you
all coming
can't
together.
see
It's all
it,
coming
but
together.
stop.
I'm so happy.
No, when Fenris like, oh, the last time I saw that stone, someone was trying to steal it, and then this tiefling just came out like a bat out of hell and destroyed it out of nowhere and ran off, and we never found out who that was.
Nobody is capable of destroying these.
I swear
To destroy them,
Quinn
you would
and all
need
things-
intricate knowledge of how they were made, or to be... He, like, stares at it in his hand for a minute. Oh, no.
Oh no, what?
What?
Oh, boy.
Just quickly, Logan. Thinking about it now and remembering that very moment and everything that went down, that tiefling doesn't happen to be the fucking tiefling that's on the pillar.
He does not... He does not look identical to it.
Oh.
It is hard
I
to
don't
tell.
like that
That's not
answer.
a-
I
that's
prefer
not
if
a
you
no.
just said no.
It is a tiefling. There, you caught him like in. He was wearing different clothes, and his horns and whatnot would have been somewhat different. But you know, a relief of an ancient tiefling is a tiefling.
Tieflings be tiefin'.
Yep.
It's true.
Without the ability to tell like color of skin, many of their features,
Right.
the stylized like nature of these things, it's a bit difficult to tell exact individuals. And,
Okay.
Tiefling's got a teeth.
oh,
Could it
I
also
just-
be like
what
artist
year are you
interpretation?
from? What year are you from? What year are you from? Tell me right
oh.
now. She like walks up to you and grabs your shoulders. Tell me what year
758.
you're from. I did not tell you to tell me what year she is from. What year are you
She's
from?
freaking out.
I'm freaking out.
Like the old
I was born in
down.
57 AD, December 17th.
Nice.
All right.
The year that we're from is
December.
yeah.
What the fuck is the December?
Okay. Are we not using months in this?
No, you use them.
game?
I'm gonna say, yeah, for
Oh,
sure.
we use them.
December,
Yeah, Lexi's
it's-
birthday is April
What year
15th,
are
so
you
yeah.
from?
It's not important.
I feel like it might
you
be.
should tell us.
We probably don't
Yeah.
count the same way, so it wouldn't matter.
It's the
That's fair.
it's the 12th of
I
the
know.
before the year starts over.
Do you guys have years?
Uh-oh.
Oh, what's
What
happening?
happened? Who the person who destroyed it? What happened to them?
They're
They
fine.
left.
Oh, last we checked.
They what?
No, Raleigh didn't destroy the stone, Marion.
Oh, yeah.
There was a tiefling that was there, and we never caught them.
That is incorrect.
Oh, did we?
They were caught,
Oh.
and they were processed by the Academy.
Oh,
They are
Oh,
they are
no.
currently on the Academy Island. You would know that.
Oh no!
fuck. Yeah, they were captured and processed by the Academy.
What does that mean? Is that good?
Basically,
Does that
Bad
mean that they like? Do
things.
they own like a
So-
library?
she's gonna like wiggle a little till like she's got her hands on his shoulders almost, because he's got his hands on hers. Basically, the Academy, if you cast a certain caliber of magic, and it's not something that can be justified by, religious means,
Oh no!
they send you away. And so
Not
I
another
imagine
one like that.
another one.
Oh.
Yeah.
What?
This guy's like soup's illegal where we're from.
No! No!
Oh, I'm
no!
sure of
Come
that.
on! Be better, people!
Right?
Oh fuck.
What?
Mm,
Anyone who practices the arcane to the level that, he does. You kind of have to
He walks over to you, Fenris.
want to do it.
Rather hurriedly.
I've been released.
Grabs your hand and slaps his other hand into it. And he leaves the gemstone in your hand. Okay, alright, think fast. I've only got a very brief amount of time. He backs up from you, and you see him weaving his hands together and doing something. Okay, I need complete. Oh, shut up! Stop thinking so loud! Fucking.
How did he know I was thinking of that?
You see him, like, weaving magic into the small mote of green energy, and he creates a replica of the gemstone, and he grabs it in his own hand. Okay, alright. All that shit you just said? Never say it again! And he puts his hand on his own head. Gonna make it. Shut up. And he backs up, and he just acts as if someone punched him in the face, and he stumbles backwards. That was a stupid thing for you to do. Like I said, you're not getting it from me. So you might as well give up. And he puts it back into his cloak.
Well, when the man's right, the man's right.
I don't get it.
Fenris, put that
What's
away.
happening?
Yep.
Fenris? Yeah, okay, thank you.
But
Yep.
we didn't. But we
Nothing.
Didn't
And nothing.
But we didn't attack him. What's happening?
Gosh, well, you are too strong for us.
What? We haven't even fought
What
him.
a
What's
terrible thrashing
Shut the fuck up.
to... Even though you're giving us our lives, which is so gracious of you, kind sir, we may have questions of other things that wouldn't be problematic to the situation we're navigating right now.
He squints at you. Do I know you?
No, you're mistaken.
Nah.
No.
Oh, somebody just has that kind of face.
You think you
put
know
her hands
her,
under her chin.
Hey, what do you think would happen if someone put divine essence into a person?
How?
I don't know.
Like, for, you know,
Just stick it in.
yeah, just kill him.
Using a
I
primal
imagine they'd
gemstone.
probably die.
Okay.
Okay.
Is
Is there a way to reverse that?
Never thought of it.
Dying?
I've been thinking
Many
about that
ways.
constantly. No, not that. Is there a way to reverse engineer someone having put, I don't know, like godly magic?
I think it's
from,
that part that maybe it is. Shit.
Right?
Because part of me always chalked that part up to Fierna. I guess Fierna and that's why purple.
Yeah. I think Fierna is the purple horns bit, and the gemstone is the
What which god's essence are we talking about?
Bestius.
Bestius.
Well, you'd probably die. You might end up being a tiefling. If you, I don't know, you'd probably be corrupted. You could open a lot of doors.
Yeah.
You could totally ignore the divine curtain. That'd be cool.
What's that about? I've heard about that a little bit.
Divine curtain?
Yeah, I've heard it before, but I've never.
How do you not know? What did I teach you in school?
I mean, it's just like the words come up. They just didn't know much.
Our mage is just not taught about the funny. What are you gonna ask me next? What's the weed?
He's mostly homeschooled.
What is the weed?
You give him the basics.
I do know what the weave is.
Okay.
What's the weave?
Magic.
Where all magic comes from.
The divine curtain
Oh.
is an incredibly complicated, masterfully crafted, amazing, just absolutely. It is fundamentally the greatest piece of arcane engineering in history. It is a means by which to prevent a certain uprising of those from the lower planes, a protective, think of it like a sheen, effectively a system of preventative passage was created that was made to keep out those who have a particular level of divine ability. Specifically, it is made to hold the those who rule the Hells and the Abyss in the Hells and in the Abyss, so they don't decide that they want to try to invade the material plane again. Unfortunately, for it to work, it also has to keep the Eidolons stuck in their planes with aspectual material forms able to appear in the material plane, but not their true essences.
And I could just potentially someone could just ignore that.
Safeguards had to be put in place when it was made, because apparently they didn't trust the guy who made it, even though he was out of his way to try to help to balance the cosmic forces of the universe that he fucked up. But why would we trust him? He among the Eidolons, whenever the curtain was created, there was one among each set who was given the authority to be able to ignore it in dire times.
And
they can part the curtain, as it were.
Sweet. This is Aaron. Hi. Would Miriam...
Hello, Aaron. I'm Gilfus.
Hi, Gilfus. Nice to meet you. Would Miriam have, specifically, just because it popped into my mind, does this guy look like... Because Miriam's had this vision, too, when he touched... Mystra's sphere the first time. Does this guy look like the person that was standing in that massive arcane circle that you saw just before the massive crystal comic passed by? Or do they evoke any of that imagery?
In as far as being what seems to be a powerful archmage, but they do not... They actually, now that you're remembering that, roll me an intelligence check.
Woo! Mr. Vernie, that's a natural 1 and a 2.
Oh my god, melt your dice.
It's
not our dice.
You're thinking about it.
I know, but
you're
also
thinking
one
about
in a
it.
two.
You have this vaguest idea of like you're looking at him and you're like, do you look like them? You're like, no, you don't look like him. But just in the back of your mind, you're like, but something looked like him.
Huh.
Not him. Like, when I say looked like him, I mean the mage you're asking about. But Gelfus does not look like them.
So, you've built a lot of the things that seem intrinsic to what we do.
Yeah.
Does that include these weapons?
Oh, the Constellic Warriors?
Yeah.
Complicated. I created the method to refine Theosite. I created the method by which the Eidolons managed to subsume the portfolios and divine powers of all the stupid gods that got themselves fucking stepped on by mountains. And I did create the way that they could invest a small part of their soul within gemstones. They made me. They said that I had to fix the world. And so I did. I did not craft the weapons themselves, though.
And then you somehow ended up here.
Yeah. Just trying to do some cool magic.
What kind of cool magic were you trying?
I mean, I would have found out.
You mentioned that twice now.
Yeah, I would have found out if it worked.
Oh, you don't know what you were attempting?
The best magic is the magic you don't know what it's doing.
Karsus is folly. Anyways, continue.
Interesting. Well, I believe if you're just here to yell at us for bringing these Constelliquaries here, then consider ourselves yelled at.
Yes.
We've been scolded.
You have been.
Very thoroughly.
You haven't seen a man running around in the waters named Legion, have you?
No.
He's like
Okay,
30
good.
feet tall, literally just armor on fire.
Oh.
I'm just going to assume he's dead. I'm
Yeah.
at the he's dead point.
I'm just worried about this whole
I know who you're talking about, but to my understanding, he's not done yet. So.
Huh.
Oh.
He's
Not
not,
done yet.
done yet?
Oh, are you talking about the... What is it? The Beast of Ezra?
Ooh, that thing.
No, he was talking about Legion's not built yet for him.
Oh well, he's here, and again, we all say that he's probably dead, but
Right.
this place and dead doesn't seem to mix.
Yeah.
So I
That's
cannot
a real
assume.
shame. I really thought all my finger waggling would really turn Fiona off that whole project.
If you could, that'd be great, because, like, she kind of really ruined a lot of things for me. So if you, like, get out, like, at any point, and you go back, if you could waggle extra hard, just for me.
Oh, you could waggle a little
You
less.
think
don't need
I'm
to
not
waggle so
always
hard.
waggling my fingers at maximum?
I think you can exceed your maximum. I think we both know you can exceed your maximum.
I could probably waggle harder.
No, he was thinking about the waggling.
Y'all need to not get scared of 2-second silences, Spencer.
Listen, we have so many technical difficulties. It's fair.
It's fine.
Look, if people waggle their fingers all the time, nothing will get done. I
Fuck
say
you,
you
Emma.
could hold off on waggling.
Well, arguably more might get done because those people wouldn't be getting in trouble.
Emmerich, I will throw you off the side of this thing.
Oh God, yes, please.
Don't do that.
You can fly, but it will make me feel better.
Okay, I'm gonna assume everyone else has asked their questions.
No, but go ahead.
Oh.
Yeah.
Gelfus, I was wondering, there's a particular pillar, well, a lot of those pillars that encompass your temple here that are currently lost to time.
Uh-oh, which ones?
It might be easier for me to show you.
Alright. Uh-oh. People shouldn't be forgetting these.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
That's not the greatest thing to hear.
Oh my god.
Fenris just, since we walked in this room, Fenris's stress level has gone up so much.
It's like, how many? And then just like offhandedly, I don't know, about 6?
Yeah. Just constantly sweating a little.
I think it's 6, right? Is it 6 or 8? Maybe?
No,
8?
not 8. No.
It might be 8.
No. She'll finger waggle at Nemric like you behave yourself.
Well, it's the one you called a fucus, I believe, was one.
All right, good. Good to see
yes,
you
but
still.
we know about that.
Then there was the big snake.
We don't know about the big snake.
You don't know about the big snake? What do you mean,
pale
the
lady.
big snake?
Like,
The big snake!
Wait, Nemric, please.
Then there's your pale lady.
What do you... No,
gonna
we're going
punch-
back to this. Why did you call Satesk the big snake?
I'm gonna
We don't
punch
know
Nemric in the
anything about
stomach
them.
to shut him up.
Tusk.
We're going to show him anyway.
Shut up and let Fenris finish.
You.
Oh, I'm
They've
sorry,
been-
buddy. I
they've
guess
been-
you're the big snake now.
No, it's actually a passion of mine to investigate the Forgotten, and to... Well, I've been acting as, I've
Yeah,
been
you're like
following
lore. I
the
get it. Show me the ones they forgot.
And I'll point out the ones. You don't have to be so pushy about it, Gelfus. But the main one, I've been calling her. She's like already bracing for whatever Gelfus roasting is coming. I've been calling her the Pale Lady, but this is who I've been.
He looks up at the statue,
to.
the relief of them, then looks at you, then looks at it, then looks at you. You're fucking with me. Is that you? Did you come here to do this? You come here to play? You know what? That makes it make sense. Ah. Oh, sure. People forgot about them. Memory joke. I get it. All right. Ooh.
It's actually quite serious.
Yeah, sure it is.
With
No, she means that.
memory
She's the
really not
heretic.
some.
Yeah, it's true.
The weight of her friends.
Ooh, I'm from the future, and people's memories are fading away. Ooh, people don't remember the gods. I see what you're doing. I get it. Now I know where I know you from. Ooh.
Actually, Fenris, he might know something about amnesias.
Oh shit, you're
About what?
About amnesis. It's from underground. These geysers of gas are breaking through, and when people get caught in them, they forget everything and they become these zombies. And I'm supposed to help cure that.
Are you an elf?
She'll nod.
Why?
These are the
born
questions
like
we
that.
should all be asking ourselves.
Because I am? Is
Well,
this
when a mommy elf and a
riddle?
daddy elf love each other very much.
You shut up.
Rick. Because that's all I've ever been?
Ooh, wrong answer. He's looking at you very intently, eyes squinting. Like, you get the vibe from him very distinctly that he thinks he's figured something out about you that isn't really clicking with you. Well, if people are having a big issue with not being able to hold on to their memories, don't you think maybe you should go and fix that?
That's what we were trying to do.
Well, you're not trying very hard. It seems like it's your one job. Oh, sorry. That and time. But the thing about that is it moves forward. Like, you don't have to help it.
I don't understand.
Yeah, I bet you don't.
So there was this war, and not a lot of elves around, especially these kind.
We were hunted down for a time being due to a conflict.
Yeah, that happens every once in a while. Don't worry, humans will be next, I'm sure. It always comes around.
So this cycle has happened before?
Of people being racist?
War? Yeah.
No, I of course that's
Consistently. Forever. And
Right.
sometimes they get better about it, and then I don't know, a Tiamat shows up, and then people decide, oh, that's the half-orcs that did that time, and then they get on that.
I guess I meant the amnesis, since that seemed to knock
Oh
something
no, I have no idea
through
what you're
in your
talking
head.
about.
Why would
Fenris will
Fenris
pout.
be able to help with that if you said that was their job? Why is it an elf's job to help with memory?
Well, persuasion.
Because we live so long?
Hee.
Ooh, get him.
Because you're old as dirt.
Why are all the exhausted people doing the rolls?
Fucking right. Oh my god.
Yeah, some of the non-exhausted people should ask questions.
Oh, I was gonna, bitch.
I'm too dumb to ask about these things.
You're beautiful.
I only got a 4. 'cause I got a 4 because my fucking thing. I got a 19 before.
You got a 4 because Avi is consistently just beating the shit out of you right now. She's like, shut up, shut up, shut up.
I have questions too.
Elves don't have to do... It's not the job of elves to do it, it's her job to do it. It's one of, like, 2 jobs she has.
Who is she?
Why don't you tell us?
If I knew, I wouldn't be fucking asking.
Well,
would I?
that's Fenris.
Mm-hmm.
That's her name.
Mm-hmm.
When you when he says is he implying that I'm not Fenris?
He is giving you a big old eye, like, single eyebrow raise at you with arms crossed, very like, sure you are.
This ruffles Fenris's feathers quite a bit. That
Hey,
her
yo.
very person is being put to question. Her cheeks are
Ruffling
burning.
Albiana's feathers.
The
Especially with
tips,
Tagachi, you know, having seen Fenris be tiny girl.
the tips of her ears are kind of flushed, and her little hands are shaking.
I didn't know you could turn that color.
I promise you, I know who I am. I'm Fenris Selvaron. That's all I've ever been. I was.
Roll me persuasion.
Oh yeah, let me go. All right.
Like, I can't help that you're exhausted, okay? It's not my problem.
Hey, I'm not worrying about exhaustion. I'm worrying about my 8 in charisma.
I get that.
You got this, champ. I'll give some bardic inspiration while I walk over to Aliana.
Aww.
This is a pretty inspiration.
It is, but you'll take it.
I will. What die do I roll?
It's a D10.
You can roll your actual thing first and then decide if you want to use it.
All right, I will.
You got it for 10 minutes.
Do you
might
want
want that.
to use it?
Yeah, I feel like you might wanna,
Oh, that
Ooh,
couldn't-
it.
That was hovering on that one.
I know, I saw it. Maybe so.
Alright.
I was worried.
Let's assume that you've forgotten or something. So then you don't remember who you are, and you're stuck in a mortal body.
Fenris reels back at just... Mortal body.
No, I'm sorry, elves don't like to be called that sometimes. You're stuck in a corporeal, slowly
I don't...
vessel.
You you misunderstand. I'm not offended at the term. I just don't understand what you can mean.
Hmm.
Who am I?
Are you the pale lady?
Oh.
Is that what
Whoever
you're
that
calling
is.
her?
So we don't know her name? So,
That's what
we
I
can call
thought.
him Fenris. Just feels weird.
The entity that you're referring to. He, like, looks at you for a moment. How could you have forgotten? How could society have forgotten? Which others were forgotten?
All of these 4 here, these monstrous forms.
Oh no!
This tiefling here.
Who is this bug?
Yeah, who?
Tesca Artica,
I hate it.
Grand Primary of Ice and Undeath.
Oh.
That makes sense.
How did you forget? How could society have forgotten about this? It's literally
I didn't entirely forget there's something about Tesca. I've heard it before.
the most important
No.
thing that's ever happened, and society's up and forgot it, and they're too busy being racist towards elves.
It was.
It's fair.
Wasn't there a shift of some sort between the powers that be? There are gods that are forgotten.
The Grand
even before
Primaries
this.
were destroyed during some conflict.
Yeah.
Calamity.
And then there's the gods that are dead outright, like the Raven Queen.
Oh yeah, all the old ones. Yeah, the media didn't like them.
Amir did that?
Well, kind of. I mean, they got sort of. It's sort of. Well, I mean, I guess I wasn't totally without fault. But I mean, I didn't know what it would. It's really a long story, really. So.
But yes, those 4 and these 4 who are at the end of each of these groups, all of the 5th ones you will see across this way.
What? So people just remember the Eidolons?
Yeah. Yeah, they're kind of.
That's like reading the back cover of a book and putting it down.
What, you guys don't do that?
We just.
No.
No.
A lot of people just don't know there's more.
Oh, what happened?
Nobody
I didn't know
really
there was
does.
more.
So yeah, it was 8. I was right.
What could possibly have happened?
I don't know.
Not sure.
Perhaps since you don't know anything about it, this amnesis has something to do with it?
No, I don't know something about it, because whenever I got pulled into here, I'm pretty sure we were in the middle of rebuilding society.
No, I was meaning maybe that had something to do with the other people forgetting and not you, since you were pulled out of it before it ever happened.
Well, most of the people who contract amnesis eventually die. It's not like it was sweeping the nation and people were just forgetting. It's you become a zombie.
You don't
basically.
know what you're doing, do you? Oh no.
What do you mean? What do you mean by that?
No.
What?
Okay.
There's no way.
If you don't know, that's
What do
okay.
you mean by that?
But you need to get out of here. You're right. You're probably not them.
What does that mean?
This pale lady, do you worship them?
Yes.
Have they appeared to you?
Only the ones to say to seek them, to find them.
Oh, they saved our life.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They gave us that spear.
That's true. And they gave me the hammer.
You all, but you specifically, need to get out of here. And you need to find them.
If we can't trust them about being able to let us free, how are we going to get
That
out?
sounds like your problem. You think
Sounds
I can
like
let you out?
Sounds
That's
like you're
fair.
the one that needs us to leave.
I'm sorry, is my society in peril?
Yes.
Well, yes.
No, it
The
sounds...
same way that ours is.
How so?
It just kind of sucks.
If it was yours before and you've came here, it's the same situation we're in, is it not?
Whatever's happening in your time is in your time. Enough
else
time for
was-
gods to be forgotten. For the world to change, for there to be new months.
Who else was helping you rebuild society?
The Eidolons mostly. Their various agents.
Okay.
The Warforged. The first to skulk.
Where do we
First to skull?
first?
They're
Logan,
the
would I have
original
heard that?
Quetzalria.
I was gonna say, I know that's a Quetzalria thing, but would Lexi have known that that's what they were called?
You would have a mimetic memory of that name.
Oh.
You understand it in your bones.
Oh,
Listen,
there's a thing. That's
all that's unimportant. Fenris. This person, your god, is one of the 3 reasons your society can exist. The world was once plagued by a series of disasters. They appeared as the result of the chaotic whims of a misguided, handsome man. However, the heavens saw fit to send us wisdom, and that wisdom reached 3 of those disasters and turned them into miracles. Your Pale Lady is one of them. They pulled this world out of the chaotic state that it was in. They assumed the necessary elements that are required for reality to march ever forward. They maintained the world. They repopulated it with gods. This Pale Lady of yours... I'll tell you what. If you get out of here, find me. If you can prove you can get out of here, I will tell you absolutely everything you want to know. I don't know where I am outside, but I'm sure you can find me. I'm always making quite a bit of noise.
Do you have something to give? Do you have something that we could use to prove to yourself that we are indeed here by your word?
You might not believe me.
Well, I imagine that you're in my future somewhere.
Well, the upside that means you get out of here.
If you get out of here, I'll find a way out of here. And I will live, and I will make myself available.
Very confusing.
And
I
then
will
we will
find you,
find your
Dolphus.
Pale Lady. And
So
we
you
will
get him.
inform her that she is trying far too hard to wake up.
I can tell her. Did you know her true name?
I'll tell you if
I've
you
been-
find me.
Ooh, I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna find you, and you're gonna tell me everything.
Well, we have a place to start.
Tell you what. There's a place here you should go if you're intent on getting out of here. And you're probably already aware of it, considering, he like points over towards Taguchi. You've got that on your back.
Mount Vajriel.
Seiryu no Tenkei and I are buds. I'm sure he'd love to talk to you.
We're
You're
homies.
so cool.
You're honestly the coolest person in this entire plane of existence.
Guys, I want to be this guy.
I know. I'm great. I am Gelfus of Kaila.
You all are making his head far too big. He won't
I
be
want to
able
be this
fit
guy,
through
but a little
doors.
bit hotter. But other than that,
Oh, fuck does that mean?
Oh.
The bald look isn't working for everyone anymore.
I can't
He
pull it off.
also wants
The
to have
bold look is
flesh.
very good. It's a sign of good luck, and it proves that he is good luck.
It's not sexy anymore.
Did you just disrespect him while complimenting him at the same time?
Okay, that's enough of that. He puts his hand out. Nemric, can you make me a wisdom saving throw? Or no, sorry. Can you make me a
my God.
charisma saving throw?
I don't
Get
want.
fucked.
Oh my god, he's
no.
Bro, if you go bald, I'm gonna laugh my ass off.
I hope he banishes you.
Got it.
Go,
Go.
go, bald.
Oh my god.
Please. Oh my god, just make him go away.
No!
Oh.
24.
That'd be so funny if you failed.
I mean, with this guy, I'm
I'm
probably
gonna
fail.
need you to roll a d10 and subtract it from the result.
Oh
Oh my god.
I should be taking care of my voice, but this is fine.
Oh my god, I think he's
Oh my god!
My favorite person in the world.
Nemric, he puts his hand out towards you and he snaps his fingers, and as he does, you cease to be there and you reappear on the dock in Tenchiseki.
What?
He casts teleport on you.
Oh my god! What a fucking king.
What a Chad, bro. What a Chad.
An absolute Chad.
Nemric's like, oh man.
So
Amazing.
That almost didn't work. That would have been
He's
a lot
pretty-
less cool.
Pretty resilient.
if there's a way to annoy, he will find it.
I thought you were gonna make him bald, if I'm gonna be honest.
No. Did you really not remember the rest of them?
No?
No.
Oh.
I've been trying to figure that out. That's been kind of like a kick I've been
These four are the grand primaries.
Oh.
What does that mean?
They are
on.
the
Massive
disasters.
elementals. Yeah.
They're disasters?
Wait, so these became those other four?
No. There were 7 disasters.
Oh, I
Things
see.
beyond gods. Forces of the universe were contorted and moved around in ways that didn't make sense, and they produced these things that embodied the chaotic elements of the universe. Time, nightmares, evolution, ice, undeath, lightning, light. These 7 individuals terrorized the world for a time. Until, as I said, the heavens saw it fit to send wisdom. And though this one, he points at the very large stony one that has like fire built into the relief, though that one was wise enough to try to see what it was doing and intercept it, all it did was lessen the effect. 3 of them were granted empathy and wisdom, sanity. Those 3 became the primary gods. And that is the point at which the world had a chance to fight back against the remaining disasters that plagued it.
So long ago. That's where we first learned about Ophiuchus.
Right.
Based on what I know where they currently are, Fulmin Ignea, Wolf of Lightning, embodiment of pure power, should be buried somewhere unless the world has changed dramatically, somewhere under your oceans. Tusca Arctica was rendered still. It was frozen and buried. Infra Cavadris, that swarm, that living nightmare, was banished, sealed away, and Cinerus Clade's fire was extinguished. The Eidolons did that.
Question. What would happen if one of these were, specifically Tuska Arctica? What if that were unearthed?
Were they? Were they on Earth?
I guess they will be for you.
Yeah. They
Uh-oh.
were. Yep.
Well, considering everybody's forgotten the other three, that would be the end of the world.
Oh,
Oh.
That's fun.
Okay, you all need to go. I don't know if time is like moving concurrently for you outside, but if you know about these things, you need to, you guys gotta get back.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
there is one more question.
Yeah, I have a question as well, but you go
Oh,
first.
no,
Oh
you
my
go
God.
first. My question
Sand, I
Everybody
feel
has
like
a
there's no
question.
time.
No,
I
I
have so
just
many questions.
All right,
Just-
all right.
I'll wait
You
till
all
the
get
end.
3 more, and I might not answer them.
Can I give my 3 to someone else?
Can I?
I
have
mean,
your
you
cape?
collectively get 3.
Oh, okay.
Have your cape?
Oh,
What? No!
Oh.
Range.
That's one of your 3.
No.
No, no, it doesn't count.
No, it does.
Range.
You better hit me with another one.
Sorry, I had to.
You did not.
Um,
You did not have to.
you. Oh, you're the worst. You are aware of the old dead gods. The Raven Queen, them. Oh, do you know perhaps where the Raven Queen might be buried?
Shadowfell.
Awesome, great, cool. That
Fortress of Dreams.
fortress. Okay.
No one learning about the Raven Queen anymore.
No.
Oh, that makes sense. There
let's
weren't
just
really
say there's,
libraries. Okay.
someone trying to subsume their power and become the new god of death.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
Well, we need a god of the dead.
we do.
Would you rather there be no one?
They do seem.
I'm not going to count that as a question. You, Fenris, you, that do we? That's excluded. You had a question.
Fenris's ears turn pink again. Do you have a favorite food?
Oh my god, you're so cute.
Really?
I just,
Ah.
are you serious?
if I'm going to...
Flux is so mad.
That's That's not Flux.
Oh yeah, but my question about the cape was fucking stupid.
It was. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was, wasn't it?
Well done.
Okay. Assuming that society has advanced to a point where this kind of delicacy exists again,
Okay.
I really like cookies
What kind?
with
Yeah,
chocolate.
what
Yes,
kind? I feel
the
like that's
type of
important.
cookie is very important.
With chocolate chips, there's literally no other kind of cookie that should matter. They are a vessel to deliver chocolate.
Oh, go
Have you heard of double
There's
fudge?
much I have to teach you as well.
You know what? If you
Have you
want
heard
to
of-
prove to me it's you when you meet me, fucking bring me some cookies.
I will.
Oh.
I
Have you
shall
heard
bring
of-
butterscotch. I shall bring snickerdoodles. I shall bring
just
double
said
chocolate
You
chips.
said chocolate
Choc-
chip,
just
Fenris. You
chocolate
should
chip,
just bring them
Fenris.
the chocolate chip, yeah.
Have you heard of
bring him
chocolate chip
so
chocolate
many-
cookies?
Okay, you all need to go.
Wait, I have a question.
Oh my god.
I
He
just
holds
come-
his hand up in snapping position at you. What is it?
Oh my
How do we deal with Jakku's Phoenix?
I don't know, kill it. He snaps his fingers, and
What?
as he does, heckin', unless, does anybody resist
Hot
what he's
Togechi.
trying to do?
No, I let it out.
Yes.
Sure.
Yes,
I guess.
I do.
Anyone who's resisting, because it's targeting all of you, roll me a wisdom save. Or charisma save, sorry,
Oh.
charisma.
I don't wanna.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
But I'm
Everyone-
fuck.
I
Anyone-
also don't wanna.
Everyone out of
I-
+4.
Oh no.
I'm
What?
gonna try.
She said
Thank
wisdom.
you.
Charisma.
Charisma save.
This is the closest I've been.
You know what, I'll
To
bomb
anything.
the
All right.
blast. It's my only shot.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
Oh, we need to go down. Dang it. No, I'm not going to resist.
I'm not resisting either.
Can I roll
A 9.
Can I roll the D10 to lower people's?
Wow. Fucking.
He can't do that to a lot of people at once.
Damn.
So, literally, only Tag remains.
Oh my god!
God damn it.
That's why I said with the 24, I'm like, I wouldn't be surprised. So, like, the 21 does not surprise me.
Yeah.
Why did you stay? Why just you?
I wanted a more clear answer.
I gave you
If
3
you had
questions.
any sort of, I'm sorry. I just, well, I mean, do you know anything about Jakku at all?
Yeah, they're flying around on a big pissed off ship, and they try to come here sometimes, and I'm like, you will not! And then I hit them with a meteor, and they kindly leave.
That's nice. And you have no earthly idea of how to permanently deal with that stupid phoenix, right?
I would try killing it.
What if it just comes back?
It is a phoenix.
So it will come back.
Probably, and they're a table member.
Do you have any idea of how to permanently deal with a phoenix?
Okay,
There.
you may have noticed the phoenix is still around.
Mm-hmm.
That may
It's like
lead
looking
you
at him
to,
genuinely.
That may lead you to the conclusion that I have not found a way to get rid of it permanently.
Oh, I just assumed you weren't seriously trying to take out Jakku.
I'm not.
Okay. I'm sure you could
As a
find
result
way, though, right?
of not trying, I have not found a way.
Gotcha.
I am not here to fight the table's battles, or fight against the table, or join the hunted. I have no interest in that, and I never have.
Alright.
I'm going to snap at you again, and you're going to leave.
Okay.
Okay.
They hear a voice in their head.
What does it say?
Hey, could you just send us to the mountain? That'd be awesome. That'd save us like a whole ass like 2 days. Sign Marion.
Roll me persuasion.
Signed Marion.
Miriam's the best.
Roll me persuasion.
All right, come on me.
Come on, bitch! Come on!
Come on!
buddy.
Don't fuck it up.
Or a 12.
Oh.
I will dynamic
Aw,
DC
brother.
you. Let's see what happens.
Oh no.
He's about to snap his fingers at you, Tagachi, and you just see him be like, oh, 1 second. And he backs up, and you see arcane energy begin glowing around him, and he's like, all right, where did I put them? And he floats up into the air, and you see him put his hand above his eyes as he looks around. Where are you? There you fucking are. Okay. They're taking too much of my... You see him moving his hands and drawing arcane symbols in the air as he mutters to himself. Fucking stupid. Where's my Gelfus of Kai? Can you be a chauffeur
Ag, like,
service?
not
Sure,
hearing the
I don't
sending
care.
message.
You! He snaps at you. As you do, you see this just circle appear under your feet. Alright, good. And 1, 2, 3. As he just
It's a lot
snaps
more.
into the distance. As you
It's
guys
a lot
see
more elaborate.
circles appear under your feet. Well, yes, I'm teleporting them from half a mile away. It's a bit more difficult. And... Huh. And he snaps both of his hands at the same time as he does, assuming no one resists. You all vanish from where you are. You reappear, not at the mountain, but you reappear at the other side of Dead Man's Wake. All of you find yourself standing far back, not having traversed into it yet. You find yourself that distance away.
Huh?
Huh.
Oh,
That'll do.
you all disappeared, and I was very scared.
He's very scary.
Aww.
If I live long enough to do that, you know, maybe I won't die. Maybe I'll be able to deck fear into the face.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't
Obvious-
suggest it.
Ah, it'll be so cool.
You can do it.
He's got her hand on Miriam's shoulder, and she just is looking at her feet like she's about to throw up.
Oh, you're gonna want to
Oh.
get used to that feeling, because
No.
I'm gonna be
No.
able to do that soon.
No, not
Ah.
Oh, that, yeah, here, come here. I'll give her a hug.
Oh, she will let
Aw.
him hug her. Holy fuck, dude.
You have a name? You got a path we can find now?
He said a lot of words.
Yeah,
I
that's
didn't.
Oh my
catch a
god,
lot
they
of
were
them.
such good words, Taguchi.
That was a
What
lot.
do they mean?
Which ones? Because there's a lot of them.
Oh my
All
goodness.
of them.
I think the biggest thing we
so
need
out of the
to. I think the biggest thing we need to worry about now is points over toward. I believe he handed it to Fenris.
Yes.
I put
Points
it
over.
away.
Points over to Fenris's bag.
Why are you pointing at me?
Oh! Oh!
Am I the problem?
No! You have the
What's
gemstone
happening?
that's paired with
Oh,
my sword.
yes, sorry. He gave that to me and then he started saying other stuff. So,
Yeah, that-
one moment. I'll like open my bag, dig around, throw a few things out, pull out the stone.
Whatever it was that was accompanying whatever we said to him about that was enough for him to magically erase his memory. So I'd think we should keep a hand on that.
Should we put it in the bag of holding? Maybe? With the other gem?
As you look at it, you feel a faint resonance from Vox Victoria as it's revealed out.
Avi will draw the sword.
I think that this is gonna sound so weird. I think your blade desires this gem.
Yes. No, they should have it. That's the more pieces of the sets you can gather, the better they become. That's why we're here. The Fanian wanted me to be here for the other part of this set.
Oh my goodness! Wow, you're
He had
excited.
mentioned that
Yeah,
there
they're
was
awesome.
He had mentioned before wiping his memories that this was something to power up Vox Victoria.
Yep.
So we're
So
never gonna get it from them.
Who's the Fanian?
Yeah, who is the guy that showed up at the thing?
Did you ever see them?
Nah.
Oh yeah, you did. You were at the court.
What?
He was
Oh!
there. Yeah, he saw. So yes, that was him. He's part of why I'm a tiefling.
Also, didn't that guy show up
Oh.
at like the house when
Mhm.
me and Avi and Miriam were there?
He also
Yeah,
saved us from
Abby,
the
you know,
Tenebros. He also
Yeah.
saved me from the Crystal Queen. Yes. I work for him.
Some old man, Taguchi.
Ah, I see.
He's old acquaintances with your lady,
Oh.
or of some degree. Of they talk.
I think
Never met him.
that carrying it with the swords might be a good idea.
That was
Okay.
a big fly. Did you fucking
Yeah, right there. Like, oh. You guys see that?
People like revving up their motorcycles in my neighborhood.
Apparently.
We need to get out of this forest.
Dangerous.
Whatever the fuck fly that was, we need to leave.
Well, Jaquin, speaking of Jaquin, what do we do here? Do we like touch it to? I don't.
Maybe
Go with the
we
flow. Do what
have-
feels
yeah.
right. There are no
Go.
rules.
Go with the flow is a good word for it.
I don't.
Let me put it in her hand.
She's gonna take it and just like press it against the Vox Victoria blade. She doesn't know what she's doing.
Go in.
It doesn't.
Back at him again.
It doesn't do anything special when touched to the blade.
You guys also, I believe
You
the
might
last
need-
time we were using one of these, you had to like attune to it, right?
You might need to attune to it.
All right.
All right,
can.
but I think we should move.
Uh-huh.
Because we just moved a very large distance, and while someone might know where we are, who knows? The last position any of the table members would have an idea where we are is like way over there. So we should move quickly, so that if they come looking for us, they look in the wrong place.
I'm
no,
gonna
let's
take
go.
advantage of this.
Get a couple more hours to travel in, and then we can set up camp, and you can heal your crystal.
Logan,
I hated that.
I hated
on
that too.
the on the Honokuni map, could you put us where we relatively are?
Yeah, sure. I can do that. Let me grab you. Do. You'd be like right there.
Sick.
Okay.
Sick, dude.
Where? I can't see me on the map anymore.
It's not on
It's a
that.
different map, boy.
This map.
It's
Oh,
the
there it is.
Honokuni
Thank you.
map.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is
With
that
that,
not
with you guys
Honokuni?
preparing to head out, I'd say that is where we're going to call this week's game, I think.
Oh,
My
Heck,
head
dude.
is
So much
exploding.
lore.
Who am
Fenris?
I?
so
Are you a
much
goddess?
more.
Are you a
Did I
goddess?
look
Are you?
up?
Like, oh my
Are you
god.
though?
I mean, we
Did I look
always
up
thought
the
you were,
literal
but you might
goddess?
actually be. Like,
Tanya's gonna need to up her game if she's gonna be dating a literal.
Oh, yeah, damn.
But we don't know who Tantia is either.
Oh, we do.
Yeah.
I have a strong Aaron guess.
Same.
True,
Yeah,
but-
I'm like, I have a
Yeah.
Hayden guess, not a Nami
That's
guess.
fair.
Sure, no shit.
I'm confused by all of it.
That's fair.
I
It's
get you, boy.
expected.
I get you, boy.
I feel like I need to lay on my floor and just stare
I'm
at
so happy that I got Jigoku Saiga just before he's like, ah!
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, it was so good.
Well done.
I was
Oh,
one
so
away
good.
from getting bingo.
What gave it away, Aaron?
Ah.
I just looked at the shape and I was like, there's no fucking way.
Yeah.
There's this like, skeleton looking face, and I remember watching bits of 69, 60, or yeah, 69 and 70.
Yeah.
I was like, that couldn't be. You wouldn't
Oh
be
my
here.
God. What did you need for bingo, Cody?
I need carry roll to 1.
There you go.
Aw,
Wait, let me see.
damn.
Wait, let me see if I
Nope,
can help
it's
you out.
done. Game's over.
Yeah.
Okay, but I need to know.
I got almost there whenever I got teleported away for a player experiences instant
boy.
karma / regret.
That was so funny.
It was so good.
I
He's like, enough
would've-
with you.
I would have gotten bingo if Briar showed up. Where's Honokuni Briar, Logan? It's about goddamn time.
He's
It's
on the
about damn
Dragon
time. In a minute, I'm gonna need Briar to come out and sell me some stuff.
Hell yeah.
Listen, I just.
I bet he's on Mount Vajrael.
Probably.
Probably.
He's just Seryuno 10K. It's
He's just
fucking-
hanging. No, he's hanging out.
Hey
with the
guys,
dragon.
I'm the
God damn
defender
it.
of this land.
Yes.
Would
No,
you
no,
like a
we-
potion of speed at a discount?
Yes.
We get
Yes!
back to Summergrass, and you're just getting high with Briar, and you bring him chocolate chip cookies. He's like, so, you finally
The time
figured
has
it out.
finally come.
It's just been Omar this whole time.
I've been waiting
Hell yeah.
centuries untold.
Briar's Gelfus of Gaia.
Oh my god.
You know what? I'm about it.
Carrie.
Yeah.
Spooky room.
What?
Yeah.
Spooky room.
The spooky,
Spooky
room.
room.
Spooky chamber.
Oh my god. I don't like it.
I
It's
love
okay.
it. I
You're
wanna
gone. You're
know.
not there anymore now, so it probably won't matter.
Lexi. Oh, thank god that's over.
So it'll give you Lexi things.
Alright.
Spooky chamber.
I'm not gonna want to go back there. Like,
Hey, let's go pick up that pharaoh, guys.
yeah. Let's
No.
do that. Oh.
All right, YouTube side. We're gonna take off. Reminder that next week we do not have a game.
It's true.
So we will not be posting anything, any VODs or anything.
Probably doing princess.
Someone
I
lawn
will
mowing
be-
outside.
Yes, somebody's
Probably.
mowing outside. I was like, I'm so glad that Logan called game because someone
Yeah.
was right outside my window being loud as fuck.
Darn.
I'm like, okay, cool.
Is it in our yard?
Yeah.
That means they'll be back very soon.
Yep.
All right. Well, in any case, we'll see you guys on Thursday, but we'll see you back for Vestige the following week.
Woo! Bye, bye.
Also, I can check out the weekday streams, boys. Mwah!
Yeah.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Obvitos.